much it makes me sick. It even makes me run. I hate it when you make me laugh. Even worse when you make me cry. I hate it when you're not around. And the fact that you didn't call. I won't say I hate the way I don't hate you. Not even close. Not even a little bit. Not even at all.
My name is TJC Gaming. My name is Baby. Woo!
Losing Gran Turismo 7 was a necessary loss.
No. Necessary loss. Did I stutter? And here, we do real sim racing. Real sim racing or real sim racing games, ladies and gentlemen. Did you think we were gone? Love this guy, it's great. Let's go! Woo! TJ's Champion Lounge. Today we're going to crown some champions, boys and girls. Who is it going to be? Did they come here to win? And we're going to ask and answer that question. And today, everybody, get in here! Smash the like, hit subscribe! It is time for some Assetto Corsa Competizione! Come on! Nobody does it better, ladies and gentlemen. The biggest ACC console YouTube channel out there. And I will see you down there. Let's go. Become a champion today. welcome to the live show, ladies and gentlemen. That's right, nobody does it better. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Happy Sunday. Look, the stream's actually working. I mean, can you believe it? It's actually working today. Great to see you. It's the final round today. Welcome in the chat, everyone. Hope you're doing awesome today. We've got some amazing drivers lined up. I've got some of the best guys in AM and Pro the SimGrid has to offer. If you are somebody and you're in the final of this championship and you've got to the very, very end, on the front of the car right there, you can see the championship cup they're all aiming for today. We're going to be crowning 2 drivers champions in Pro and AM series. We're going to be crowning constructors champions as well. There's going to be a lot of medals that's going to be handed out in the Discord, in the special list of everybody who is everybody on there too. So get in here, grab a seat, grab a cocktail. Maybe I'll make a margarita for you too, huh? As these guys are getting warmed up right now. It is currently around 27 minutes until qualifying begins. And today we're at Mount Panorama in Bathurst for the 90-minute race. Hard, fast racing, clean racing. The best server in ACC by far. Not even close. So let's go and see what they got today, shall we? I'll see you down there. Hey, waitress! Get me a beer. Yeah, I want a beer today. See you down there, boys. Let's fucking do this. For this one, boys. Yes. Woo. It is currently the weekend. It's the 1st of February 2026. We are living in the future, ladies and gentlemen. We've got the dancing girls, we've got the mini bar, we've got the TJ mansion, 250,000 square meters of beautiful modern architecture. I hadn't built this place by myself. I really did, you know. So get in here. Come and take a seat in the lounge area and come and watch the action today, because today we have a lot of action going for you. Will we see a pile up on the top of the mountain? Will we see a huge accident? Will it rain even? Will anyone bungle the pit stop at the crucial time? We're going to find out. Let's get into more detail and let's go and have a look, shall we? Super chilled. We are super ready for this one today. We got a good buzz going on. We're gonna have some exciting racing. Welcome in, chat everyone. Great to see you. Happy days. Come and take a seat at the famous TJ mini bar. The drinks are gonna be on me today, ladies and gentlemen. So we need to kind of look into a few things before we get underway, don't we? I'm gonna get this queued up for you, and you guys will be able to see it. And we can have a look at a few things together. Let me go to here and then go to here. There we go. And then we need to go to there. Happy days. Right. This is how the championship is then. After 6 rounds completed. This is the AM category. Double Desmond is leading this category. 105 points. So, will Desmond be walking away today as the championship winner? Richie DNF'd out of round 5, unfortunately for him. He's in P2 though with 88 points, looking strong. He's always at the front, he's always fighting in the Ford Mustang. Now we've got to give a big shout out to this man who's not here today, Mr. Phil Guggen, otherwise known as Hooley. Hooley has to work today, so will he retain his P3? It kind of depends on what Josh and BD below have got planned as well. Maybe Rafgab too can sneak in some points today. But let's see if Hooley can retain his P3, even though he has to work today. So big shout out to Hooley. Hope you're having a good day, my guy. And I'm sorry you can't be here as well. So that is the categories for that then. So the manufacturers for the AM category, I think we're looking at the winners, which is going to be Aston Martin then. 159 points on the board. They have dominated so far then. Second place, we've got Ford with 88 points, followed by the beautiful Lamborghini in P3. Then we have Mercedes-Benz in P4, followed by Lexus, and Ferrari slipped right down to P6 then, only above Porsche at the bottom. So heading towards the standings for the pro drivers. These are all the pro drivers who are eligible to win this title this season. Mr. Sebastian Berger is leading by 14 points today. He's had a good run through this season. 1, 2, 3 wins and 4 podiums altogether. Second place with them, we've got George Oja. These guys are lightning fast, by the way, especially in the pro category. And I've raced these guys and I know how quick they are. And we have George Oja in P2 for 80 points in there, followed by Thomas Fair in P3 with 75 points. Then we have Smelly Hippie, Ataxa, Coco, Claffy, La Costa. We've got Lindefolk, who's dropped out. We've got Rayfield, Spawn, and Sutton in as well, boys and girls. Let's have a look at the manufacturer's title, see how that's shaping up so far. And now look at that beautiful Ferrari at the tippity top then. 20 points clear of the Porsches in P2, 140, followed by Aston Martin in P3, and then we have the BMW, and then we have the McLarens. So who is going to win today? We're gonna have to tune in and find out, ladies and gentlemen. Baby, 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 let's go. All right, so down to the main action we go then. I can't hear the cars, boys. I'm gonna have to fix that in a second. Bear with me a second, everybody. Yes, no Hooley today, dude. No Hooley today. I'm not sure what's happening in Hooley, but we'll have a looky. Give me a second here. There we go. Now we have capture card of volume. Just like that, boys. The streamer knows what he's doing. So, Mount Panorama today at Bathurst. We have some really incredible talent in today in both categories. And we're going to learn a little bit about this circuit as well then. So if he stays out then, let's ride on board with Mr. S. Berger as we go around for a lap of the circuit. Let's get the map up too. There we go then. So we're at Mount Panorama, Bathurst. Welcome, Hooley. Just saying some nice things about you, my guy. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. I'm really sorry you can't be here today, but we are thinking of you. And you're currently still P3 in the championship. So it's not impossible to keep that, dude. It's not impossible. So Mount Panorama then. Historically, the racetrack has been used for a wide variety of racing categories, including everything from open wheel races to motorcycles. With tighter safety regulations and less tolerance of risk, motorcycle racing is no longer conducted at the circuit. I can imagine. I mean, imagine being on a motorbike and flying down the side of the mountain. I mean, it's not going to be ideal, is it, you know? Open wheel racing did not occur for many years until a Formula 3 event was added as a support race for the Bathurst 12 Hours in 2012. It is a Grade 3 circuit registered by the FIA, and the racing is permitted to hold FIA-sanctioned events with cars with a weight-to-power ratio of 2 to 3 kilograms per horsepower, which includes all current Aussie domestic racing categories except S5000, ladies and gents. Now this is a public road on non-race days, when it's not closed off during the day as part of a racing event. Mount Panorama is open to the public. So if you didn't know that about the circuit, this is public road circuit. This is not just a race circuit, ladies and gentlemen. Cars can drive in both directions around the circuit for no charge, though the speed limit of 60 kilometers per hour, 37 miles per hour, is strictly enforced by the Bathurst Police. Now, imagine coming down this Conrod Straight and you can only do 60 kilometers an hour. That's not very quick, is it? You know, you're not going to really test your car down here, are you? But that is safety first and safety second. Early history of the circuit then. Prior to European settlement, the area was home to the I can't pronounce this, Wiradjuri people. They called Mount Panorama Walu, meaning to watch over, and it was an initiation site for young men. According to the Dreamtime, a warrior named Walu was killed by his brother in a dispute over young women. The blood spill upset Bayane. It caused a violent volcanic eruption around Walu's body to form the mountain of today. The area's racing history dates back to the 1900s, and it has a long history of long and tortuous racing as well. And as Ian says, we got the 12-hour in 2 weeks here at Mount Panorama, so we might have to do a special event for that on the day, everybody. So as you can see, we've got 23 corners here, ranging from the tight, the twisty, all the way down to the Cobnrod Straight. Corner names include Murray's, Hell, Mountain Straight, Quarry, Cutting, Griffin's Mount, the Hollow, the Park, Skyline, the S's, the Dipper, Forest Elbow, and again the Conrod Straight, which is famous for overtakes and obviously accidents at the end of it too. So there is a lot involved in this circuit, and a lot of history is actually involved in it too. It is not a modern day sanitized circuit. It is something that's a great challenge, and it's really a circuit that I kind of call a mini Nürburgring 24-hour due to how hard it is as well. So let's see then, we've got 15 minutes left of practice. Let's go and have a look at the timing sheets then, shall we? We've got the timetables at the tippity top here. Now, some drivers carry extra weight, some drivers carry their normal BOP. Depends on where you finished with success ballast in the previous rounds. So Sutton has set the fastest lap so far, 202.3 in fast conditions at 26 degrees Celsius track temp, to take the fastest times there so far. With minus 20 kilos, we've got George Oja in P2, 202.7, followed by T-Fair with 202.8. Then we have Claffey making his return back from his holiday in P4, 203.264. Then we have Hippie, 203.6. And then we have Coco, 203.8. Then we have Rayfield, we have Beatty, we have Coco, we've got Lacosta, Desmond, Rafka, Bannister, Reher, we have Spawn, and we have Ataxa in as well. So, who is going to conquer the mountain today? We're going to find out. Qualifying is going to be for 20 minutes. The mandatory pit window opens with a 15-minute window in the middle of this race today. So these drivers will be looking to get it in. No Josh today. There should be Josh today. Let me go and have a look, see if he signed out of the old sim grid there. I've not heard anything from him. Let me go and have a looky. I will have a look for you as you look at T-Fair right now. Oh, I'm pressing buttons, boys. I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Admin. Nope, only Huli signed out this one. So maybe Josh is running late. Hopefully he can make it. Hopefully he's not asleep. I know he's been doing lots of different night shifts recently. So let's see if he can get on time. There he is, on my way. There he is, just popping up in chat. Yes, buddy. We're looking out for you, dude. We're looking out for you as well. So, the pro drivers in this series are annotated by the white door plates. Next to those white door plates, you'll see a green strip. The green strip means they do not have to pit right now. When they're in the race condition, you'll see an orange strip with a 1 on it, which denotes the amount of pit stops these guys have to make for the race. Claffey is really putting his foot down, isn't he? Bit of a wiggle there as he shoots up the top of the mountain. He's looking for some good lap time. Currently in P4, looking good. Yes. Let me go and see if any of the regular guys are streaming as well. Let's go give them some support too. Spawn is streaming. Let's go and say hello to Mr. Spawn. Oh, baby. Good luck, mate. There we go. So Spawn will be looking for a good result today as well. Spawn in the server? Or are my eyes deceiving me? I think my eyes are deceiving me. He's maybe just starting to get ready as well. These guys are pushing hard and looking for that lap time out there. There we go. There's Josh. Josh is in then. Getting in there. Let's go. And we're looking for these guys to get a good result for this afternoon. Josh is going to go live at 6:30. I will go and smash a like on his stream as well. Happy days. Good luck, mate. Like smashed. 11111. So Josh will be live too. Happy days. And that's all I can see for live streaming so far, everybody. So let's go. Welcome, Mr. Kessop. I thought Hoodie got deported. No, that's just for leaving his microphone on. Remember the Hoodie incident? He loves a bit of that. He loves a bit of that, doesn't he? Happy days. Ooh, baby. But yeah, we wish Hoodie was here today. But we're going to be mixing up the content going forward as well. We've got various different plans going forward, and I'll be releasing that to you guys after this event is finished and what we are going to do. We're going to have all onboard reviews today of the different cars and different manufacturers, and I'm secretly hoping for a little bit of rain today. I'm not going to lie, I'm secretly hoping for a little bit of rain today. Happy is okay. Yes, he's fine, mate. He's fine. I don't think he's too happy about having to work, but you know, it's work and it pays the bills, mate. We've all got to do it, don't we? So it's all good. So yeah, are you dipping in as well, Onk? Are you jumping in, dude? You know the password if you want to. Feel free. Same as always, buddy. Come and have a looky. So Claffy then has the Porsche T-Fair ahead then. Let's ride on board with the Porsche as you get these great in-car views. You get to see a good view at the mirrors too. Oh, you're not going to dip in today? Okay, roger that, buddy. You're just going to watch the stream and chill. Happy days. Right, let's have a look at the speed then. 175. 176 miles per hour before slamming on the brakes. Oh! He manages to hold that one. Very well done then. That is a great hold. Now, the track is still fast right now. It is still slippery out there in practice. So these guys do not have the maximum amount of grip out there available to them. As we got drivers chilling in the pits, everyone's good. Let's have a look at Mr. Reher, excuse me, number 710. Practicing the pit entry then. Let's see how he does it. In he comes. Nice and smooth in. The camera pans around to a bit of a difficult view there. It doesn't really catch the entrance part. And it's always a wise idea to practice your pit in and your pit out for the race coming up. You can gain a lot of time or lose a lot of time in the pit stop as well. It's very crucial to do. Let's see how Hippie is handling coming down the mountain through the S's then, down onwards towards Forest Elbow and the Conrod Straight. Car is looking planted and looking smooth. Currently 6 overall in warm-up and practice times. So he'll be looking to get a good result today to finish the season and get some points on the board too. So let's go and have a double check of all the weights and measures. Let's make sure they're all correct. Yes, I think they are. They were all done last Monday. The results of this is published every Monday, by the way. Stewarding by me. Currently got LAN cable disconnect issues sorted out. No worries about it. I just dipped in your stream a second ago to say hello, buddy. Hopefully you can get that fixed, dude, and get it sorted out. So, Richie here. Yeah, it's always when you start streaming, dude. When I hit the stream button today, I was like, is this going to work today? I wasn't actually fully sure. But I'm glad I did. I did some stream testing yesterday and the day before as well. So it's all good. So Richie the Mustang then, he's carrying 40 plus kilos. He's the heaviest car out there in arguably one of the fastest cars down the straight. So Richie carrying that plus 40 then. We've got Double Desmond carrying plus 33. So these guys going for it in the championship with Desmond carrying less weight overall then. Rayfield carrying plus 8 and we have Berger carrying plus 5. Everyone else is at a minus figure and Sutton minus 20 in that Ferrari then. Along with Hippie minus 15. So Hippie is carrying his ballast as well from his podium last time out. George Oja carrying minus 7. We've got T-Fair carrying minus 16. And everybody else is carrying a little bit there. So minus 25 for Coco in the Lamborghini. Minus 25 is the BOP. You can see my car at the bottom screen here. I'm not driving, it's just underneath the subscription bar there. And you can see it's minus 25 is the actual BOP weight of the 296 car here too. So happy day. 7 minutes to go, boys and girls. So down we go then, down the dipper, appropriately named. It's a beautiful, flat, fast, flowing part of the circuit here. And these... Oh, a little bit of a bump there by Berger, pushing a little bit too hard in the slippery conditions. Just hitting the side of the concrete wall. You can get away with that with minimal damage. Roughly a tenth of a second or two. Welcome!
Martin Van Saden, welcome to the channel.
Welcome to the channel, Martin. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. Come and take a seat, buddy. So Berger is pushing hard, looking good then. So trying to get that lap time up a little bit. Currently in P6, he's 1 second down. Let's stay with him then as he goes across the bridge, underneath the bridge, down to the final corner. 6 minutes to go. So we're looking for a winner today in both classes, ladies and gentlemen. Now the Pro-Am classes seems to be split very well. You've got BD here, top Pro-Am class in a warm-up. And we have everyone else just behind as well. So be on the lookout today for these classes kind of getting involved in their own fights too. The AM class do not have to go and get out of the way of the Pro class runners as we get a Spawn back in then. Happy days. Here he is, getting his LAN cable issue fixed and sorted. I did think you disappeared there, Spawn. We couldn't see you, buddy, but now you're here. And you are good to go then. Let's have a look at Josh. Let's give Josh some airtime as well. He's out in the beautiful TXM liveried Mercedes AMG. It's a beautiful car. It's a very, very quick little car in a straight line. So he'll be looking to get some good points today. The only, actually, sorry, one of 2 American drivers today, because Reher is the other American driver. So we've got Reher and we've got Beckham supporting the USA today, because we're missing Hooley, bless him. We do miss Hooley already. Taxa is just going out now for a quick run before we get into qualifying and getting underway. I think that Spawn dropped out again. I think Spawn's having issues. Try running it wirelessly, Spawn, if it's not going to hook up with a wire cable, dude. Try running it wirelessly. You've got 5 minutes, dude. 5 minutes. If you're having connection issues, just try it with the wireless instead, dude. Pick up that Wi-Fi, buddy. Right, so who will be going for the win then? So we got Ferrari P1, P2. Now this was very similar to last season out. We had myself and we had this gentleman here going toe-to-toe for the win over 90 minutes. It was an incredible race. And we were jostling for a position the whole time, P1 and P2. And we just basically left the field behind us for dust, to be honest with you. We just kind of went for it. And yeah, it was a great battle with the Taxa. Really, really fond memories of that one. Overall, he was leading, then I was leading, then he was leading, and he managed to get across at the end. So I know how fast the Taxa is here, so keep an eye on him today for a good result, because he's very quick here, as we got the Porsche recovering just over on the side of the circuit then. That's a Raf Gap, who's been in the walls today then. He's been in the wall, so he's got some damage to the front and rear then. And you're really going to want to avoid that in the race today. It's not going to be ideal in the race today at all. So keep an eye out for drivers making slight mistakes that turn into big accidents and crashes too. 3.5 minutes to go. So feel free to ask any questions in chat. If you want to know about the race and how this kind of all works, then feel free to ask anything you like. And Jowoja is getting ready. Now, I've got a huge tin of Monster here today. Hang on a minute, where am I? Right, I'm here, everybody. I look green. Where's my screen go? Why do I look green? Hang on. Okay, I'm the Incredible Hulk, boys. Look, we're having technical issues, but not having technical issues. It's great. Right, I'm looking green today. So we need a different one then. We need this one. No, we don't need that one as well. Right, that one's being a jerk too. Right, there we go. Right, we're going up, boys. Right, so I have a giant tin of Monster today. We're drinking a tin of Monster. So we've got the beautiful green Monster. It's one of the ones with the ring pull on the top, so you can reseal it as well. And I'm also finishing off my coffee too. So we're all set and we're all ready to go for this one. I'll be commentating the whole way through 90 minutes. Remember to smash those likes in the stream today, guys. It really helps to stream the channel. More guys get to see you guys race as well, and it pushes out on YouTube in the algorithm. So let's get me off the screen, boys. Let's go back to full screen again. Right, here we go then. Just 2 minutes to go. I'm excited for this one. Are you? Are you ready for the excitement of these guys going for it? Now, driving the car here myself, I do think the Ferraris are probably going to be on pole position in the pro category today. I would say it's going to be close in the AM category. At this point in the stream, I normally pick a winner from each class. Let me see. it's going to be hard to call. I think Hippie is going to get the win today for Ferrari. That'd be my call in the Pro. And let's say for AMS is going to be so close to call, isn't it? I'm going to go for BD and AMS. I'm going to go for BD and AMS. Yes, Hippie. I picked you for the win today in Pros, dude. So don't let me down. Yes, curse, mate, curse. You got the commentator's curse today, dude. So there's Hippie, Mr. 420. The beautiful Technicolor Ferrari 296 GT3. So I picked you for this today, dude. Now, I should be picking a Taxa, really, because I know how quick he is here. But Sutton's also quick here, George is quick here, Ferris quick here, all you guys are fast here. But I will pick you for the win today, dude. If you get out ahead, you stay out of trouble, I reckon you'll be picking up the win, but I might be wrong. So my two picks today are beating Hippie. So if you're watching along at home, then feel free to have a bet with yourselves of who is going to win each category. The AMS, the red door plates versus the Pros today. We are still missing Spawn. We need Spawn in, boys. We need Spawn in. Hopefully he can get back in. Let me go and check if his stream is still running. Yes. Is that a new stream? He's got a new stream. No, it's the same stream cooking. It's the same stream cooking. He says, I'll be right back. Right, he's fixing his issues. He's fixing his issues. So let him get his issues fixed. Go Wi-Fi. There we go. Go Wi-Fi mode. Try that. If cable's disconnected, just change it around to Wi-Fi, boys. Hopefully he can get that done this afternoon too. So that's kind of my hot picks for today then, is we've got 4 minutes 40 seconds left. We're just going to wait for these guys to come round before we get into qualifying. So for one more final time for this season, we're going to ask them, and did they come here to win? Let's find out. What do you mean I stole the Nintendo arcade machine for music today? I don't know what you're talking about, chat. I have no idea what you're talking about. Right, then we can cut the tension down here with a knife. With a knife, crikey, get it, boys. Round 7 is about to get underway with qualifying then. And it's going to be hard. Look at this, look at this for a lucky number. 202-222 by Georgia at the tippity top then. Do not discount these guys today, boys. Like I say, just because I picked a winner for each category doesn't mean to say it's going to be the correct one. There's many different guys very capable of getting the wins all the way through the field today then. And so we're just waiting for the guys to finish off the lap. Actually, we're just waiting for Reher to finish and come into the pits. And then we'll be getting underway for the final qualifying session of this season. By the way, if you open one of these monsters, right, I don't know if you do this, but like, it has a habit of like bubbling up as soon as you open it. You gotta be really careful when you open it, boys. Right, here we go then. Qualifying is underway. As I'm trying to siphon my juice off without dripping it all over the table, boys. Wait 1 second here. Right, the engines are rumbling them. Hippie is out first. He's looking to get some good times down on the board today. So what is it going to be for these guys to finish off the season? Are they going to be able to finish high? Will there be any incidents up the top of the mountain today, or will they be able to get it done? Does that sound a little quiet? Let me have a look and see. Let's see if I'm right on board a minute. Yeah, I reckon I can turn this up a little bit, boys. Bear with me 1 second here. There we go. Let's go for there we go then. Yeah, that's a lot better. More grunty engines, boys. Right, Lipolapio is out then. Will Lipolapio pick up the win today? Will he be a dark horse in the sea of 777 then? As we are on the mountain, it's currently forecasted to be dry and and sunny in this qualifying session. They'll get several cracks at it today, several goes and bites of the cherry. But just look at the elevation change you've got from coming down the top of the mountain there. This is a race car's paradise with extreme dips and camber, and a very fast challenge for all the drivers involved then. So look at the track map on the left hand side of your screens, and you will see all the cars kind of out there right now, apart from a couple in the pits then. So let's go. Keep an eye on the timing boards then. I do believe Hippie was the first one out, so let's go and pick up his car if we can. There he is, Mr. 420. So coming across the final corner to start his first flying lap then. What is it going to be like today out on the race conditions? It is currently optimum 28 degrees Celsius track temperature right now. It is very, very hot out there too, nice and humid, and these drivers will be working hard. Have to keep hydrated too in the cars themselves, and make sure they are keeping the fluids in their body with the amount of heat they'll be going through their car and them today too. So up the corners we go then. I think I'm going to give it a little bit more volume, boys. I think I am. That's the wrong one, TJ. Oh wait a minute, we're having the ACC dance around thing. Look, I'm not even doing that, boys. It does that by itself. That's great, isn't it? Right, we'll go with that, boys. We'll go with that. Right, the cars are going up the circuit. Currently looking at double des with them. Number 22. Currently aiming to win the AM Championship then. What can his Aston Martin do today out on that race circuit is going to be very, very crucial to get a nice clean lap in here. Everyone's spread out on the mini map, I can see as well, so there's not going to be any issues with drivers tripping over each other as we now focus on Rayfield then. That's right on board if we can, Mr. Director. Here we go. Let's see the car and tires and brakes all getting warmed up for this one. As we come down the mountain then. Third gear down to second. Down to first. A little bit wide on the apex there. Has to slide out a little bit. Lost a couple of tenths. But he's only going to warm up a lap right now, getting the heat into the tires and brakes and everything else then. Now here we have Mr. Richie Nelson. Now he's carrying 40 kilos of ballast today. So let's see his top speed then. 175, 176 mph. So that's literally the same speed going down there as the other cars with maximum ballast. Can you actually believe that? This car actually, it doesn't really slow down that much, to be honest. You'd have to probably put a restrictor on this thing to really kind of nerf the power of them. Under the bridge we go. Look at the details reflecting off the front bonnet here. He's done a 205.8, but that one does not count them, as we've got BD ahead of him. Now it's very crucial because they're going toe to toe for the honors today then. Right, the cars come up the long hill. This is a mountain straight down into Quarry Corner then, the right-hander right here. Oh, that extra weight that Richie's carrying dragged him into the wall there. He's got some damage on the side of the car. Let's have a look if we can see it. Cannot see it from that angle, but he does have a little bit of damage then. Yeah, I just saw a bit of damage there on the left-hand side of the car. So maybe got a little bit there. What does he have in reserve for this car today? There's a yellow flag, car number 112, I believe. It's gone off, but it has reset them. So let's go and have a look and see what times they're doing. So Ataxa, did say Ataxa will be very fast today, 202.1 already. I do believe last time out, pole position here was a 201. Was it a 201.4 or 201.7? I think it was maybe like 201.4 or 7 last time out. So I would expect to see, with these conditions, a high to mid 201 from the pro category. As we got Hippie P to them, he's going to line up for his second run then. He's 1/10 of a second away from Ataxa. Ataxa knows how to win here. He's won here before. But George Oja also pushing hard for the front. Look at that! He was bending through the wall there. He was doing some pure Matrix style, bending through the wall. As he's really on it there, using all that track available to him. And more, getting all that lap time out of the car. Absolute superstar these guys are this afternoon. We've got Spawn back in then, that's great to see, number 12. So let's have a look and see the downhill section then. The Aston Martin, very quick car, massive acceleration as well. And has a beautiful engine underneath it too. It's a light plate here up to P4. Here he is in the Ferrari then. Currently going cloudy then. It was actually sunny with clouds. It's now gone cloudy. The weather has currently changed. So let's see what these guys can do. Currently looking to pop it up. Mr. Claffey lighting up the rear tires there in the Porsche. Trying to get all the lap time out of this car more. As the front neon lights glow in the grille. Only 8 minutes down in qualifying. Currently P5. Does he go up? He goes up a little bit. He finds a 10th of a second. But he's been usurped by other drivers here then. So George Oja, provisional pole. Ataxa in P2. DaCosta's back in for P3 then. Hippie P4. Light-Lapio Escoco in P5. Then we've got Claffey P6. We've got Sutton in P7. We've got Fair in P8. We've got Rayfield in P9. We've got Spawn in the top 10. For the AMs then. BD currently on provisional pole. And looking good. He's half a second clear of Bannister in P2. The Lexus is working very good here on the straights then. Followed by Bannister, Nielsen, Desmond, Rafgeb, Reher. Berger not out in set time yet. Neither has Josh. Berger is out right now. And Josh! No! Josh is in the wall! Josh is going out, but he's in the wall. So he'll be looking to get a time down then. Hopefully he's not struggling up the mountain this weekend. Let's see if he can get a good time out there. But what can Berger do as well? Now Berger and Joja are normally right up there too. Hard to separate these two guys. We've got 9/10 of a second covering the top 5 drivers in qualifying with 11 minutes left to go. Wind direction is very light. It's coming from the northeast. Changes direction as the drivers move around them. So let's see that on board with DaCosta. We're going to ride. Let's have a look at this BMW in action. The BMW always seems like it's driving in slow motion, but I can assure you these cars are very, very quick. They're very, very nimble when it comes to cornering and speed. BMW M4 GT3 is a great all-round car and has been known to win many championships in Assetto Corsa Competizione. And he's really on it and he's pushing. Let's stay with him and see what he can do. Oh, very close to the ball there. Down the hill we go. Cold coffee filled with boys. Alright, so can he improve from P4? Let's watch and see. As I tentatively open my Monster Cup. Right, let's keep an eye on the relative top speed, bottom right hand side of your corner. .177 before he slammed on the anchors for the corner then. So the BMW running good low to medium sort of downforce stride here, I think, to try and get the top speed and the overtakes done down the straight. Let's see if he can improve from P4. As we go across the line, there is 9 minutes left to go. And we stay in P4 then. So Fair in P6. We got Berger. Still not set a time then. But he is absolutely on it though. He's pushing really hard. Look at him go. He's leaving nothing out there on the table. So what does he have today underneath him? Let's stay with him and let's see what time he can get. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who smashed a like on the stream. Feel free to smash a like if you haven't already. And feel free to hit subscribe if you're brand new to the channel today as well. Remember, the stream is available in maximum resolution 1440p. We have crystal clear racing as well. So down the con rod straight. 176 miles per hour on the Porsche there. Remember, some of these drivers are carrying ballast too. It's not a case of just carrying nothing today. Some are actually carrying heavier weight than others. Right through the final corner, across the line. Goes top 8. Yes, mate. But he can do more. He can definitely do more with that car then. So let's have a look at the AMs then. Let's look at Rafgep. Number 125. Rafgep will be looking for a good result today in AM class. And I did advise the AM guys today, as we've got the Mustang ahead, just running a little bit wide there. And back on the racing line again. Ooh, that's close. Can he get a little bit of a cheeky toe though? So 206 by Rafgep. His fastest is 205.757. But he does have the Mustang ahead of him in traffic now. So let's see if the Mustang lets him through. That's down the first main straight they go. It is straight, but if you look at the grade on that hill, it's so much steeper than you'd actually imagine it would be. Right, let's stay on board then. Listen to that Porsche engine. Rayfield 3.4 seconds behind in catching. Oh, having to come off the power there in fourth gear. I mean, the car is very heavy. Currently 3.5 seconds up at his personal best though. As again we head down the mountain again. 6 minutes left of this qualifying. Time is starting to run out for these drivers to get the best times they possibly can on the board. Forest elbow then, second gear, 60 miles per hour. Smash it up the gearbox on the exit, 110 miles per hour, 120. Fourth gear, fifth gear, 140 miles per hour as they will stretch to 177 at the end of this straight. Let's go. Yes, Josh, mate. Good luck, buddy. Hopefully you had a good race today, dude. Are you streaming right now, Josh? I'll come and have a look if you are, dude. Smash it on the brakes then. Let's see if you can improve. This is all about going up. We've got a bit more of a gap now between Richie ahead. Currently 2 places ahead of Rafgep in this qualifying session then. Across the line we go. 204 and 205.8. So top 13 and top 16 respectively. So let's have a look then. 201.5 by George Oja. Hippie securing P2 so far then, but still out there for the pro category. We got Berger in P3. Quarter of a second down. Absolutely flying for it. Making the Benjis. Yes, make the Benjamins Hula. Yes, mate. We miss you, buddy. We miss you, dude. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon. Hopefully we'll see you again very soon, my guy. So Berger is on it as well. Let's see what he can do. Taking a nice aggressive line down through the S's there. Yes, I hope so, mate. I hope so. Are you free on Saturdays, by the way, Huli? Is it just Sundays you work now? Are you free on Saturdays at all? Right, down con rod straight we go then. Is Huli still in custody? I don't know, mate. You'd have to ask him. Was he been arrested for that? I don't know about. Crazy. Okay, so you're not available on the weekends at all. Okay, I got you. Gotcha. Yeah. Not a problem. Right, down the gearbox then. Let's see if Berger has improved. A few minutes to go then. Track temperature's gone up by 1 degree. Stays the same in P3 then. Attacks it in P4. Let's pick him up, Mr. Director, as we're coming down the hill. Coming down the mountain. Gotcha, buddy. Got you deep. Let's have a look at everyone as well. We've got a little bit of traffic in front of a taxi here. That is the BMW just ahead of DaCosta, I do believe. So the angles of the engines lighting up. Beautiful, the BMW laying through there. Good job, boys, good job. You have Wednesdays off, just 1 day a week, mate. Oh, that's crazy, dude, that's crazy. We'll see what we can do, Hoodie. We'll see what we can do, buddy. Have no worries, have no worries. Right, can attacks improve then across the line. It's currently, yes, up to P3. Top 3 separated by 1/10 of a second. How close is that? We got a purple sector by Ataxa in 1 and 3. We got a purple by Georgia in sector 2. So it's not all over yet, boys. It's not all over. And the race start is going to be everything today and crucial. As we have a look at M. Bannister out there. Coming down. Conmore straight again then. We get you in. Yes, yes we do. Yep. Grumbling the angle of the Aston Martin there. It's a great sounding car. Oh, of course, dude, of course. 100% anyway, 100% buddy. Right, so Bannister P2 in class then, behind BD. I did pick BD for the AM win today, but currently he's in AM pole. I picked Hippie for the Pro win today, but he's currently in P2. A minute and a half left to go. I think the guys that are in, I think they're done, boys. I think they're done. I think it's just the guys left now that are out there. And so let's see what they can do then. Rear's out. Josh is not set a time. Josh is going to go from the back then in the AM category. As we have a few seconds separating these guys for the fight for the tippity top then. I'm currently looking at Reher now, number 710. As we've got 1.5 hours of racing coming up after this qualifying session finishes in just a couple of minutes time here. So Reher coming down the mountain. Also very keen to see if Ataxa, oh, he's a little bit wide there on the exit. Picks up a little bit of grass and gravel. Yes, Josh gonna go for last first. Yeah, oh, okay, Ataxa's practicing his pit stop. He's finished. So does DaCosta have anything else under the bonnet then? Or will he go for one more lap? Let's have a look and see. Across the line we go. Stays the same in P5. We'll get one more lap then. Claffey is in. Rayfield is in. Rafgeb is still out. And Reher is out. Let's see if Reher can improve. Let's see what he has got underneath the bonnet today. Baby, baby, baby. Right, does Reher improve? He stays P17 overall then. So that just leaves Rafgeb, DaCosta. And Rafgeb and DaCosta, isn't it? No, it's just DaCosta. DaCosta is the last driver out there trying to improve. Let's see if he can do it. Baby, baby, baby. Let's stay with him until the very end here. Let's see what that car has underneath him. It's going to be fast. It's going to be frantic. It's going to be a great start to this race. Now, will it rain today? Will it start wet? It's currently cloudy right now. In the weather simulation over the weekend, we could be seeing some rain possibly creeping in for the session. So we'll have to kind of keep an eye on that and see. If it does rain in this race today, I think we're going to be looking at a very dramatic upside down finishing result too. So let's see then, as we're going to get across the line very shortly with number 747 here. Few corners left to go then. Looking smooth so far. Bit of a wiggle there on the exit as he lights up the rear tires. Getting the power nice and smooth. He's got some damage actually to the front of the car. I see some damage there. So it probably won't be a faster lap than he's done before already. And there we go. He stays P5. He stays P5. Let's go and save the replay of that, everybody. And then we're going to be counting down the grid. Save the replay. Yes! And let's go and save the results too. And I will print that out for myself like that. There we go. So Georgia, Ojo, and Paul. Then we go Hippie, Ataxo, Burger, DaCosta, Sutton, Spawn, T-Frere, Coco, Claffy, Rayfield, and yeah, Rayfield. Then we've got Beatty, Bannister, Rafgap, Nielsen, Double Desmond, Reher, and Josh going from the rear of the field, ladies and gentlemen. So that is going to be the grid then. Let's go and get a copy of that too, so you can see the times there on the board. Purple sectors by 3 different drivers today. Taxi gets purple in sector 1. We've got Georgia Oja purple in sector 2. Spawn has purple in sector 3. GG's, boys. Well done. Well done. So great pushing. Great results there. And we have these drivers ready to go then. So Georgia Oja will lead them off in the race then. Hippie's going to be P2, lining up on the first row. Ataxa looking hungry, knows how to win here as well. Burger as well, second row for P4, followed by DaCosta and Sutton and Spawn as well, followed by Frere. We've got Lipolapio, we've got Claffy and Rayfield rounding out the pros. Then on to the AMs then, Beatty on pole position for the AMs, followed by Bannister, followed by Rafgep. Richie will be looking to get a good result today too. Desmond as well, followed by Reher and Josh. Gonna go last to first in the race today. So let's see how they go then. Now the current conditions are dry. It is optimum in the track surface. No rain on the horizon so far, so it actually looks pretty cool. So the question is, ladies and gentlemen, who is going to get the win today for the final race of the season? Which driver is going to do it? Let's see who came here to win. The engines are getting fired up. The drivers are getting ready to drop the jacks then. We're going to have one full formation lap and then we are going to go for it and see what is going to happen. Will there be a nice clean start for everybody? Will there be any incidents at the start? Any early crashes on the first lap going up the mountain? A crash at the top of the mountain could be quite dramatic and could be quite devastating for all the races, the guys behind them, as Georgia lights up the tires then and gets them underway for the formation lap. As these drivers will be eagerly looking to get some final points on the board today. It's going to be chaos. It's going to be pure enlightenment all the way up. And who is going to get it done? We are going to find out then. So now we have to get our tires and brakes all fully warmed up then. They'll be looking to get their strategy kind of pinpoint perfect today. It's going to be very important to get in the window. Any driver that pits out of the pit window, remember, will get an additional penalty. So the stewards have to be kind of strict on that. So please make sure you do your pit stop within the 15 minutes. Otherwise, that will be a guaranteed penalty, whether you do pit later on or not. You have to follow the pit rules and regulations as stipulated by the race today then. So there's so many fast names here. I do not know who is honestly going to win this. I know who's hungry for it. I know who really wants it. But anyone can get this win today, boys and girls. It's really a case of anyone can. As they're leading out and up the mountain. Dramatic scenes here. We got Spool lighting up the tires then. Getting the heat down. Getting everything warmed up for himself. We got the AM drivers too. It's going to be a traffic jam today. Just going up this mountain. And trying to get everything in one piece. In one place. And getting everyone safely to the top of them. But it's a very good idea to weave. Now, drivers will be getting nervous around about now. It's not like a grid start where you can just sit there and be nervous until the end. You could be quite nervous all the way through. So just kind of pay attention to what your car needs to do. Get the heat in there. Make sure everything's warmed up. Make sure it's not too hot. Make sure it's not too cold. Make sure everything is in the zone for you. As you're going to be driving in this race for 90 minutes. And it's going to be a pure adrenaline fest for you as we filter down the field then. Here they go then. Onto the Conrod straight. Right now, that's a great place to get the tires warmed up. Georgia Oja controlling the pace beautifully. He wants to keep in that little window there. Make sure the guys do not get too far away. Keep them nice and bunched up on the lead lap. And then when we get round to the start finish straight, the race lights will go green, and then we'll be underway today. Is there going to be tears and tantrums today at the mountain? Will we have a dominant performance as we see all the power lines there as well? In this rural part of Australia. You can see just how slow they're kind of going down there. Welcome, Diecast, buddy. Yes, mate. How are you today, dude? Good to see you. Hopefully you enjoy the show, buddy. So some drivers electing to pick up a little bit of dust on the tires to get them warmed up too. It's always a bit of a help, isn't it? As they all filter through. Oh, got drivers running wide. Drivers running wide. That's something unheard of. You're going to get really dirty tires there. You don't want to do that. And as you can see them lining up 2 by 2 then into formation for what's going to prove to be the most memorable race of this season, where we're going to crown multiple champions today. A pro champion, an AM champion, constructors champions in both classes. And Georgia Oja is on pole position to lead them into this endurance race. We're just waiting for the lights to drop them. And it's go, go, go. Down the turn 1 we go. Georgia gets a great start. Hippie is looking good there. The taxi is almost on the inside. They filter through turn 1. They all get through 2 by 2 by 2 by 2. No contact. Beautifully done, boys. Beautifully done in the group then, as they are filtering through. Let's have a look on board with some of the guys here then. Right, riding on board with Richie then. You can see the cars all ahead of him going down into the quarry for the first time. Everyone leaving space. Looking respectful too. Oh, look at this. Look at this. It's several cars wide. Several cars wide as we go up through the top of the mountain then. Absolute pure chaos here as they're all very, very close together. There, Swamp T-Fair has all these guys right in his gearbox. Look out of his back window. He's absolutely swamped with different Ferraris, different Porsches too. Yes, he's got to keep looking ahead and keep his eye on the prize. Got a great start from all the drivers. There's no yellow flags so far. We've got Georgia Oja leading. That's actually P2, Hippie P3, Esberger P4, followed by Costa, followed by Frere, Sun, Claffey, Spawn, Coco, Bannister leading Amstead, Rayfield in pro category. Then we've got BD, Nilsson, Rafkeb, Double Desmond, Reher, and Beckham bringing up the rear. Absolute amazing scenes here then as we go down to the Conrod straight for the first time. That's right on board with the BMW. Then let's see this car at work. We've got drivers just kind of looking for a bit of fresh air, looking to stretch their legs a little bit, to find a little bit of breathing room here. They do not want to get swamped by cars behind. But this is a long afternoon of racing, one planned pit stop. anything can happen today. Porsche of Claffy got a little bit wide behind us. Man, just to gather it all up on the exit though. So Berger in P4, then Jojo Oakley attacks and Hippie P2, P3 ahead them. So we have Aston Martin, Ferrari, Porsche, BMW, Ferrari. The two Ferraris are holding on to the back of the Aston then, and they're not getting away from Berger too. This is going to be a very, very dramatic race today then. We are looking for several guys to do very well. Oh, Jojo has attacked, so right on his gearbox. We need to try and find that. Ravcap's got some damage. He's been off somewhere. Let's have a look. That's right on board with the attacks of them. Let's have a look and see. This fight here for the lead. This is going to be crucial. Aston Martin for now, my guy, but will be Aston Martin at the end, because you got two Ferraris and a Porsche right as given. Look at that. Look how hard they are pushing. Fastest lap by attacks then 209.277. We've seen a lot of 777s and 777s today, haven't we? But Hippie is right on his gearbox, as you can see. Let's have a look then. Look out the back door then. You've got Hippie having a bit of a munch. But right behind them, you've got the Porsche of Berger, who is also looking to get involved and go for the win too. This is not over at all, as we are currently on lap 1 then. Lap 2 is cooling us. So through the field, there's been no big crashes, but we did see some damage to one of the Porsche cars. Let's have a look at the top speed of the Ferraris here. 174.75 then, before braking, nice and early, nice and smooth. Remember, they're carrying a good amount of fuel in the fuel tank right now as well. Spawn has a lot of damage. Spawn's in P9. We see some damage to the side of his car there. So it looks like Spawn has maybe clipped a wall somewhere, or has been in a bit of contact with the car. He's got some damage to the front and the side there as well. So he's been off and he's regained and looking to get it done then. Right, we got Reher, we got Ravcap. Josh is actually ahead then. Josh has overtaken these guys and he's up to P16 overall then. So Reher and Ravcap. Then Josh has overtaken both these guys too in the AM class. Sun currently in P7. He has Frere for a company, and he's got Claffy knocking on his door behind them. Claffy will be feeling racy because he had to miss out on last week's race because he was away on his holidays. He is back now, complete with a suntan and looking to break into this top 6 group. That is what it's going to be about today then, fighting and pushing as hard as you can all the way through the field. Both classes still pretty much bunched up. Oh! Behind us there we had a bit of a touch of the wall. Oh! Big touch by the Porsche there behind us too. Claffy pushing a bit too hard then. Getting a bit of damage to the side of the wall in his car. Sometimes it's best to slightly underdrive the early stages when you're a little bit high in fuel to make sure you kind of survive to the end. But these guys are just pushing right from the get-go. They just really want to go for it, boys. I don't mind getting a bit of a scratch and paintwork here or there. It doesn't really matter to me then. Will Sutton now have a run on fair then. Let's have a look and see. BMW versus Ferrari. BMW seems to have a little bit more straight line speed. Ferrari stretching out the gears. So Sutton will be needing to get a little bit closer to get the run, if he's going to have any chance of getting that today then. Meanwhile, the fight for the front then at the lead. Jojo is still leading, attacks at P2. We got Hippie P3, Berger P4, now 1.4 seconds behind. These guys were doing 202s, which is what me and attacks were doing last time out at the mountain too. Everyone is on the pro leader's pace. Attacks looks to be a little bit closer now to Georgia, 0.6. He's in the slip. As we got Berger slid a little bit further behind them. But no sign of rain so far this afternoon. Oh, Ferrari drivers going very wide over the curbs there as we come up the front. It's so dramatic watching these cars here, and really seeing what they can do. But the Aston Martin really is not getting away this afternoon. He's really not having his own way, is he? Look how close they get to that wall too. They're really pushing the absolute limits of these machines, boys. You're watching greatness in action right now. So George Oja attacks the Hippie, Berger, Da Costa, Frere. That is your top 6 in the pro category so far, ladies and gentlemen. Followed by Sutton in P7 then. We've got Platt with P8. We've got Spawn in P9, followed by Coco, followed by BD leading the AM class by 8 tenths from Bannister. We've got Richie in P3 for the AMs. Desmond in P4. Rayfield slipped back from the pros then. Joshua P5 then. Then we have Rafgeb and Reher bringing up the rear. But this is going to be what it's all about today. The spicy racing of these cars. Ferrari versus Aston versus BMW. Different manufacturers, different strengths and weaknesses in the cars. And drivers with different weights in the cars too. We're currently riding on board with Hippie then. This is the driver's eye view of the lead battle. Berger has fallen back behind us a little bit. Let's have a look. He's just out the slip right now. So anything can happen today in this race, and it normally will. 202s all the way through. Da Costa with 203, then Ferrer the 203. Now 202s is going to be the leader's pace at this stage of the race as well. So that's going to be something you're going to want to keep an eye on. If you really want to win this in the pro category, you're going to have to be doing 202s all afternoon long and be consistent with it too. Consistency here is absolutely key. As we go through the field then, let's have a look at Lipolapio. Lipolapio has a little bit of breathing room then. He's got a little bit of clean air behind him and in front of him, so he's looking good. He's currently in the top 10 for the pro class then. Josh has a Porsche having a look behind. Rafgeb is having a little bit of a looky behind. It's not quite close enough to get it done though. So far so good. We've got some damage to Rafgeb's Porsche behind, but Josh looks like he's just taking it easy out there, keeping it nice and smooth, and wants to keep it out the wall to really maximize his potential today to get some points and possibly try and go up in the table for the last race of the season. But some guys really pushing hard, but some guys may be struggling. I think Rayfield has some damage to his car. He does. He's definitely been off somewhere. He's got some damage to the front of his car there. Oh, that's not going to help. He's in the wall again. He's going to have to carry that damage all the way to the pit stop. He's trying to push hard, trying to keep it on the road there. Let's see what he can do then. Take it nice and easy, buddy. You will make it. You will make it. Richie then. Richie having a bit of a bounce off the wall at the end there. Richie doesn't seem to mind about track limits in his beautiful Mustang here. He's quite happy to have his windscreen wiper on in the dry as well. One of his signature moves he likes to do. Let's have a look at his top speed then. Going down the Conrod straight for the fourth or fifth time here. Slams on the brakes at 100 meters board. Will he stop? Yes, he does. There he goes through them. Through the right-hand king we go. Right, let's go and have a look at the lead then. Let's see what's happening. Berger is not catching the back of Hippie. He's still 1.4 behind. He's probably carrying heavy fuel. We do want to find the leader here then. This is George Oja. So let's see what pressure looks like in a pro category race then. You've got to do the fastest time in qualifying. You've got to nail that. You've then got to have a good strategy lined up for your car. You've then got to lead away from the start and keep out of trouble. You then have all these guys on your gearbox who are looking to take that win off you. And you've got to keep an eye in your mirrors and the Delta, and you've got the lap blue flag traffic as you go as well. It's a lot to ask of any driver around, but he's doing a great job out here leading the way then. Fully committed then to the downhill section. Overlap those pedals beautifully to control the car. And on the power we go. He's looking good. He's in command of this right now. He's really in command of this. Attacks it and Hippie and not letting him go, but to him, he's just in a world of his own. His man plus machine. He doesn't need to overstress the car. He can keep it nice and smooth. And so he is in control. So the Attacker chasing him down. I do know how hard Attacker can chase. So will rain be interjecting today in today's proceedings? It's going cloudy out there, but I don't see any rain out there so far. And don't forget, we've got a Hippie just behind as well. Hippie doing 2027, 228. So the top 4 drivers all doing the same kind of lead pace this afternoon. Beautiful job by these guys out here as well. Alright, let's have a look at the action further down the field. Then we've got Spawn and P8 on the back of Sutton then. Both cars seem to have a little bit of damage. In the slipstream we go. 202.8 by Spawn, so setting great times out there. Looks like he's got a bit of a run on the Ferrari ahead then. Is he going to send it down the inside? Yes, he does. He has it. Looky, looky. Down the inside we go. Beautifully done, boys. Beautiful. Oh, Sutton, very wide there. Sutton clips a little bit of the wall. A lot of drivers today experimenting with rubbing the paint off their cars today, as they are looking to maximize everything, including track limits. The Spawn is now up to P7 then. So he has fair 1.3 seconds ahead, and he is still pushing. He is still looking good for it. So Spawn is in complete focus mode. As we have these guys all looking for a brilliant race this afternoon. So down the hill they go, gurgling V-angled engine. Sutton very close to his gearbox. So I think Sutton wants a little bit of a looky again, doesn't he? Spawn has to have a good exit here. He's had a good exit then. The gap is 0.4. So down the Conroy straight we go again then. Let's see if Sutton can close up a little bit in the slipstream. Very fast drivers, very good machines. 177 miles per hour there with Spawn set up. So he's running, I think, a bit of a low downforce one, taking advantage of all the Ferrari can do as they come through to start lap 7. Across the line we go then. So 203s. Now Spawn is actually catching fair then. 1.1 seconds is now the gap to the Beamer ahead. He's got another Beamer ahead of him too. So are the Ferraris fighting back today against the BMWs? We're going to have a look and see them. Right, we've got Reher in P18, looking good. It's a beautiful Ferrari. 173 on the brakes we go. We've seen Sutton as well. Hippie then. Let's have a look at the 5 for the lead. Hippie has dropped back just a little bit from this 5 to the top. He's lost a few tenths over Attacker. But Berger is holding on to his rear gearbox here. And just in the toe. Getting a little bit of that dirty air as they cascade down the top of this exit. Oh no! Oh, very wide behind Berger. Berger goes off of the grass but lives to fight another day. Oh, he's going to lose a bit of time there. He does, loses a few tenths. But he's back on it again. You don't want to do that too much. That's really going to be difficult there then. I think we just saw Attacks and possibly clip the ball in the exit there as well. So these drivers really pushing and really kind of struggling with it too. Meanwhile, we got Richie versus Bannister then. Richie versus Bannister. Coming down the mountain. We've got the different advertising boards here. All the Australian companies as well, sponsoring the circuit. Richie taking it easy there. Mr. Nielsen taking it very easy. As he's back out again. Great racing by these guys too. So let's see if there's any close battles. Have a look. Let's have a bit of a rundown then. We got George Oda still leading. Attacker is still glued to his gearbox, excuse me, for P2. Currently with fastest lap again. These guys are trading fastest laps so far. Attacker looking like he might fancy a little bit of a run here. It's not quite close enough though. He's definitely close to the 410s. Sparks flying from the back of these guys in cars. The other trace the bomb. There's the father mountain. Then we've got Hippie for P3. Berger chasing for P4. DaCosta falling back now by 5.7 seconds to P5. We got Frere, the other BMW, in P6. BMW's possibly struggling a little bit today then. And then we have Sutton for P7. And then we have Spawn ahead. Spawn is pushing and catching. And these guys are actually going for it then. Really good to see. We've got Claffy for P9. The beautiful growling Porsche engine up the hill. Light Palapio for P10. Followed by Richie for P1 in AMS then. So leading the AM class. 1.6 seconds for Bannister, who you see just here behind. Ford Mustang versus Aston Martin. Double Desmond for P3 as well. Just a little bit behind these guys too. Rayfield, as you've seen, has had some damage in Pro Class. He's trying to hold on until the pit stop phase. Then we have Raf Geb, who has some damage to the front rear and the side of the car. And he's recovered and looking good. Josh has also been off, I see. Got some damage to the front and the side too. Thank you. Cheers. I've got another coffee, boys. Express delivery for coffee. There we go. Happy days. So Josh is still pushing on. He's still ahead of Reher. Now BD's one lap down. Now BD was leading. So it looks like BD's had a giant off somewhere, and he's had to recover to the pits. We didn't see that. He's 2 laps down. He's just been lapped again by the leaders. So he'll be looking to try and consolidate that then. So BD must have had an off somewhere that we didn't see on camera. So that's the action then. Let's go and see the lead. P1 and P2 if we can. Let's go and pick it up. Mr. Director. Right, Georgia Oja trying to break the toe of the Ferrari behind. This isn't over yet. It is far from over. We're 20 minutes in. The length of an average ACC race, but these guys are just not going to give it up this afternoon. Both hungry for the win, both hungry for that victory. As you see the sides of this circuit, just the sheer drop. I'm actually amazed anyone actually races here. If you crash over that barrier, you're going a long way down, and it's going to hurt if you actually walk out at the end too. So Atax's main reason here is, I think he's just trying to put all the pressure he can on Georgia, trying to make him crack them. The Hippie has fallen further back 3.3 seconds, as these two guys are dominating the pace out the front so far. As we just see Hippie just in the background then. It's right on board with Atax then. Atax is in no rush today. Now I know from racing him, like I said before, I know he'll just sit there and sit there and sit there all afternoon long. And he'll make you think about what he's going to do. If he gets a sniff of an overtake, he will go for it. But right now, it's all about putting that pressure on as we go onto the Liqui Moly Bridge then. As we look at the back of the car, we've got Hippie 3 seconds back. So Hippie must have had a little bit of an incident. Maybe went wide a little bit somewhere. He's holding on to these two guys too. So fastest lap of the race so far then, 202.140 by Mr. Ataxa then. It's really going to go on, isn't it? We're not quite close enough for a run though. We just seem to stay within 410s here. This could also help with a bit of fuel saving too. You can take a little bit less fuel in the pit stop by saving some fuel with the slipstream of the guy in front. Your engine's working less hard. You're having to push through less dirty out the front too. So let's have a look at these guys here. Whew. If you're feeling hot and sweaty just watching, chap, then I know exactly how you feel. Very, very close to the walls. As we go up the top of the mountain then, as we start cascading down the way. One of my favorite sections, a very terrifying section too, the S's here. Designed to slow the cars down because you have all these twists and turns going down the mountain, then you have the Conrod straight as well. So down through force elbow then for the 11th time. This guy is doing a fantastic job of it. Let's have a look at the top speed of the Ferrari versus the Aston then. Seems to gain a little bit, 177. Before slamming on the brakes. Beautiful apex. Jojo using the curb beautifully there on the exit. Hippie now slid back a little bit more by a few tenths too. So he'll be looking to push up them. Meanwhile, we got Spawn in P8. Now we have, let's see. We have Sutton and Fair ahead. Now Sutton's managed to catch up Fair them. So it looks like he is on the attack. Spawn carrying that damage and has a little bit of a slide there. These guys doing 203s now, so a little bit of damage is taking their toll, I think. So will Sutton be able to get a run on Fair ahead? Let's see. It's quite close to him. I think he'll try. Let's have a look and see them. Half a second, isn't it? We still have 2/3 of this race to go. On the throttle, aggressively using all the torque of the Ferrari and more. You can see the Ferrari through the corner, having that cornering advantage. But obviously the BMW is a little bit quicker down the straights. But this is pure pressure then. And Sutton wants to pile on Fair ahead. He's going to go a little bit wide. Look at that dirty air. It's kind of bringing him off there. It has to come off the power. Oh, there's going to be no way through at the top there. That's a bit of a look. But he'll be trying to keep as close as possible until we get to the corn rod straight then. So let's see if he can get the move done. He's got a little bit of damage to the front as we saw earlier, remember? Taking a nice line in then. Right, how close is it going to be? Can the BMW hold him off in certain speed? It seems so. It seems the BMW just has that little bit of extra acceleration speed, and it can just hold him off. The Ferrari being an absolute animal in the corners. I think something's happened to Spawn because he's dropped right back, is he? I think Spawn's dropped right back. He's 17 seconds down. Can we find him? Let's see. Where is Spawn? He is in P10. I think he's got more damage. I think he's been off somewhere else. That's very unlucky. He'll be. He's gonna box. So Spawn's gonna go for a two-stopper then. He boxes right now. The damage is too much to carry on, so he's gonna box. This will have to be a two-stopper afternoon from the man from London. Yeah, he's got a lot of damage there to the wing too. So yeah, he's gonna have to box then. Unlucky Spawn. Keep pushing, buddy. All afternoon to go, buddy. Right, so reher for the Amsen, P17 overall. Sutton still chasing down Fair then. But this is going to be all about this afternoon and what they can get done. So the battle for the lead then still the same. Still half a second in it. Nothing to separate these two guys here. The Hippie now still in P3 then, 3.3 back. I don't see any obvious damage to his car. So he was doing 202s earlier, so I think he'll be okay. He's maybe just kind of pacing himself for the race too. We got Berger then a few seconds back. That's P4 in the beautiful liveried green and fluorescent green Porsche. Costa in P5 then, followed by Frere. And Sutton still glued to his gearbox. Claffey and Coco going for it too. Let's have a look at these guys fighting. So Claffey and Coco, Porsche versus Ferrari then. 777 versus 93. Only 1 second gap in it. You see Porsche brings it over to the left hand side. Ferrari's holding on. These guys will be looking for that all-important result today. Spawn is now out of the pits and out he comes and rejoins the racetrack with a nice, fresh and clean car. No damage, and he's on the back of the leaders, boys. He's on the back of the leaders. So that is your run down so far. The pit window is due to open in about 15 minutes time or so. So let's see what these guys have. The headlights coming on then. A little bit cloudy out there. The headlights are kind of helping a little bit. A little bit of visibility too. As we've got some beautiful road signs going up the hill then. So it looks like we've got to focus on the lead battle again then. Let's go and find it, shall we? Here we go then. It's not over yet. Attacks are currently with the fastest lap of any guy out there. And George Ojo is being the one to hold him off. Let's watch these guys down at the Comra straight. That's Hippie there, just in the background, waiting to pounce if these guys fight. If Ataxa gets a sniff of it, he will be alongside. And he's 0.2 of a second away. He's the closest he has been so far today. Right in his gearbox here, look. So he'll just be trying to make himself look very big in the Aston Spears as they're coming up to lap the AM guys then. He's got 4.3 seconds from Reher in the AM class, and they will get through. Now the AM guys do have to give way as Georgia pulls over to one side then, tries to break the slipstream, as Ataxa is going to go around the outside. Now will he get the switch back? Oh, they're going very wide. Look at this then, right on the gearbox. Is Ataxa gonna go for it down this straight? Let's have a look and see. The cars are bouncing over the bumps. The Aston Martin having to go defensive. Pressure is now being cranked up to 11, and look, we have the AM guys just ahead them. So you've got to continue this fight, and you've got to overtake the AM drivers too. It's going to be a hard afternoon's work, isn't it? Now they're catching him going up the mountain then, so let's have a look. Oh, they might catch him in a very difficult place here. George Oja's going to be hoping he catches him on the Comrade straight, but they're going to get to him a little bit before then. Here they are then, blue flags are waving. Rear's got nowhere to go. There's one line through here, boys. There's not much he can really do. Ataxa's going down to these sides, having a look. Oh, it's chaos. Rear pulls over to one side. Well done. That was a very difficult section to do it. He managed to get through though. Whew. I breathed a sigh of relief for these drivers at that point. That was incredibly close. But both drivers not really losing out anything there as we come down the straight. Absolutely nuts. That was incredible. Great job by all three drivers involved. Super job. As Ataxa is very late on the brakes, isn't he? Oh, bit of a wiggle then. As he locks up the front and gets on the power of the rear. It's going to go on for quite a while then, isn't it? So Hippie's behind, who has to lap Reher as well. And great battle by these guys. Ataxa's having a little bit of a look down the inside. Here he goes then. Ataxa on the inside. He's going to make the move. Is George Oja going to hold their side? Yes, they're side by side. Ataxa is through. Ataxa has got it done. Ataxa is now leading the race. Great fighting by these guys. The pressure was on, and the pressure was successfully attacked by Ataxa there. As Ataxa now leads the race. Now, does George Oja have anything underneath him to answer the call of this? Can he get him back on the track, or will he wait and try and do it at the pit stops? I did say Ataxa was very quick here, and I was not wrong. And that was a great move to have. Now Hippie's 2.3 seconds back from this as well. So let's see if George Oja can try and capitalize and catch up. as we're going to go through and have that battle all afternoon long then. So your current race leader then, Ernesto Artaxa. Looking out of the gearbox then for the rear, over the rear wing. We've got Ferrari, we've got Aston Martin, we've got Ferrari in the top 3 of the pro category then. Let's have a quick official rundown of the top runners and riders. Artaxa now leads. Georgia is in P2. We've got Hippie still in P3. Berger still in P4. DaCosta still in P5. There's a common theme here. Ferrer still in P6. Sutton in P7. Claffey in P8 then. Coco in P9. Then we got the battle with the AM drivers. Richie versus Bannister. Let's have a looky at this then. Richie versus Bannister for the win of the AM category this afternoon. Let's not forget our AM cuties out there who are looking to get this done. Coming down the hill. Oh, Richie's car looking a little bit nervous there with that extra 8. Carrying plus 40 kilos. This car is heavy here. Maximum weight is applied. And just behind them, they got double Desmond. 2 Desmonds for the price of 1. Rayfield still with the damage, soldiering on until the pit stop. Then we've got Rafkip. Josh is doing great. He's P1, 2, 3, 4. He's P5 in class. Well done, Josh. Spawn recovered from his accident, I guess it was, and he got a pit stop. Then we've got Reher and they've got BD back out again then, 4 laps down. So I want to focus on this if we can. Let's find some in-car views. So we're looking for Bannister or Richie. I love how the cameraman always does that, Shadow. Bannister or Richie. That'll do then. Richie. Alright, let's look out the back of Richie's car then. So leading the AM class for today. Fastest lap of 2:05.0. Now we can contrast these guys' lap times to the pro guys doing 2:02s, low 2:02s. So the AM guys are a great class to learn and push hard and develop at your own speed, which is awesome to see. So 1 second covers this with Richie and Bannister. Richie Nielsen versus Bannister them. So we're going up the hill. The Grumbly V engines them. We're taking no prisoners today. So over 1/3 of the race gone, 2/3 left to go. Who's going to take the AM win and who is going to take the pro win? We do not know. But what we do know is that these guys will not rest until the end. Not until the checkered flag drops at the end. Will these guys be happy with their performance then? Let's watch the cars as they balance down the mountain through the S's then. They're handling beautifully well as they go down the downhill to Forest Elbow again. The 17th time. Okay, gathering the car up at the exit, looking good. Let's get on board with Bannister. Let's see what he can see at this fight then. So I've got a really good fast station today at top speeds. So I'm looking at the top speed here, 177 from the Aston Martin before hitting the brakes then. So almost 180 miles per hour before they have to think about hitting the stop pedal. So these guys are doing a great job. Let's look at how focused Bannister is behind the mask and the helmet there. Nice and smooth in the corner on the exit. A little bit of a correction on the wheel. Up and down the gearbox we go. And this is his view of his fight today for the win. Right, down to Quali then. A little bit over the curb and south the car there for Bannister, but he regained it though. Suspension and the tire handling that bump pretty nicely. So we got double Desmond 3.5 seconds away from this fight. So the AMs are really pushing forward today. And there is Mr. Double Desmond. Let's see what he can see. Currently the 205.860. He's just got these guys just ahead of him. So everyone's just taking it nice and easy through there. They don't want to push too hard too soon. He knows he's on course for a current P3 in this race. So he's doing a very good smooth job of it too. He will not be trying to push too hard. He'll be thinking, if these two guys fight, then I can easily get up there and try and take the win off them. And they're beautifully spaced out them. Right, pit window is now open. The drivers can now box for the next 15 minutes to get tires and fuel if they need it. And they have to pit within that window, otherwise they will get a penalty. So all drivers, please be aware to pit in the pit window today. There will be no exceptions for a failed pit stop today, everybody. You have to pit. Oh no, Attacks has lost it! Oh, they've collected each other! Oh no! They both got damage. Attacks have lost it and they collected the Aston Martin. Hippie is right here too! Oh no! Dramatic scenes here at the mountain. Hippie up to P2, Attacks down to P3. Oh, Attacks just lost the rear end there, coming down the S's. And Georgia Oja also getting damage at the front by that. Hippie, the big winner in that one actually, because he regained a lot of time. And he has 0 damage. The Hippie could be looking good here if these guys do have an issue. Now, will they box right now to get this damage fixed straight away? It's going to be quite crucial, isn't it? Let's have a look and see. Let's go to the full view out here then. So, no pit for P1, no pit for P2. Will Attacks? Yes! Oh, Attacks has a huge amount of damage out the front of the car. Must be at least 20 plus seconds there. One error at the front. A lot of damage as he boxes for the first of the planned pit stops then. Or actually, no, he's not the first of the planned pit stops. We have Bannister in too. But these guys are getting the pit stop and then. So Bannister is in and out. Bannister is leaving the pit lane right now. Rayfield doesn't get the damage in. I did think Rayfield would be in as soon as he could. There he goes. Josh is in as well. But that was a very, very unlucky incident by the guys there. So, with that being said then, Hippie versus Georgia right now. There's going to be a lot of repairs by the other leading car. Whew, it's going to be spicy, boys. The Attacks is going to get that damage fixed 100%. Hippie's got no damage that I can really see to fix. And Georgia does have a bit of front aero. Now, will it slow him down in the race? I don't think it has so far. He still looks like he's pushing on. But this chaos will not end today then, as we've got Sutton boxing too. Sutton's car looking a little bit second-hand down the side, look. He looks like he's been scraping the paintwork off with a bit of a scalpel there. So he boxes too. Attacks should be fixing the damage and be out soon as well. Desmond now boxes as well for the AM class, the first of the AM class, actually, he's not the first AM class runners to box. He's the third to box actually, because Josh boxed already and so did Bannister. So he boxes too. And let's see who else boxes. Will Ralph get boxed? No, he does not. Spawn will have to box at some point too. And Reher will have to box as well. And followed by BD, who's had to do at least one planned pit stop too much then. Right, so let's have a look then. Will they go in? Will they stay out then? Pit window open for another 11 minutes, 42 seconds. Both drivers still going out. Now, if I was Hippie, I would shadow Georgia here and wait till the pit stop. And if Georgia fixes the damage, I would instantly leapfrog him in the pit stop. So he's just kind of waiting, isn't he? Or maybe he goes for the undercut. Maybe he tries to force him into it. Because right now, the win is probably going to be between these two guys. With Attacks' damage, he's going to have to really put a massive fight back on what he's going to do there. So Desmond comes out the pit stop. Pit stop is completed. Make sure you do not get a stop and go. Boys and girls going out there. There we go. Back out. Done it perfectly. Good job. Good job. Right. Okay. We have the BMW T3 in for the planned pit stop then. Currently in P4. Pulls over. Gets the pit stop done. So Berger has not pitted yet. Neither is Hippie. Neither is Georgia. Neither has Claffy. Neither has Lipio. These guys going to go and maybe split it in the middle or a little bit longer if they can. But what a crazy, crazy afternoon of racing so far then. Let's keep an eye on these guys here for the lead. Great driving, great reactions. The place where diecast, not diecast, just see your name in chat, buddy. The place, excuse me, the place where Ataxa lost his car was just after the place that I lost my car the last time we raced here. And then Ataxa was able to get by me. So it's very easy to lose a car there. As we've got BD just up ahead them. BD is giving these guys some room. And letting these guys go through. It's going very slowly there actually. I don't know if he's got blending off or I don't know if he's got damage, but he's very slow letting through there. Right, do we see a pit stop by the leader right now? I don't think we do. Nope. So it looks like Hippie is just planning to just shadow him then. And just kind of wait and, until he pits then. 203.1 seconds. The tires start to go off a little bit after this long stint of currently 44 minutes then. But these guys will be looking to get this done. Ataxa is now out then. He's out in P9. Obviously he will go up. Now he'll be on a mega charge. Currently with fastest lap, but he's going to have to really, really push now if he wants to get it back to that podium to take the win possibly today. But all that damage is going to be a big ask. But we could see probably maybe a high 201 lap time from him at the end of this race. So let's keep an eye on him so he does them. So Spawn is here. He has to box again. He's on a 2-stop strategy this afternoon. So we're not seeing very many yellow flags today. That's actually a good thing for the drivers. There's only been, I think, maybe a few crashes here or there. But nothing too big deal. As BD now boxes for his pit stop, but Reher has not then. I've just seen some dust ahead here. I'm not sure if someone was off. Right, sudden run in P8N has boxed. No one quite close to him though. Right, okay. So, when do we think they're going to box, boys? They've got 8 minutes to do it. Roughly, I'd say 3 laps from now, they've got to do this pit stop. So sometime the next 3 laps, both of while these guys will be pitting. So let's stay on board and watch the action for a minute. Okay, so Georgia boxes him. In he goes. Georgia boxes. Hippie deciding I can go faster. I'm going to take the overcut then. As Georgia goes in the pit lane, as you can see, followed by Claffy as well. Rafgeb, excuse me, is in the box. So race leader then, a Smelly Hippie. He's got it all to do then, but it could go in his favor then. Oh, Josh is in again. Josh is in again. He's got damage, so Josh has been off somewhere. He is in again then. Rafgeb in for his planned stop. Richie hasn't stopped yet, so he'll be stopping pretty soon. So he's looking good out there. So Ferrer has stopped. He's done that. Berger also hasn't stopped. Berger has Spawn behind, but Spawn is obviously in P10 because he had to do an extra stop. But Spawn keeping him honest here. He's just 1.9 seconds away. So we'll be looking to get that done. Oh, did Josh have a wheel issue? Oh no, that is so unlucky. Did it disconnect or something, Ian? Alright, so Berger, Hippie, Spawn have to box. What an amazing afternoon of racing for these guys then. Hippie coming down Forest Elbow onto the con rod. Berger just behind, Claffy behind. Lapio boxes, so does Richie. pit stops are coming in now. So does Reher. So all these guys are getting in there. That's Josh getting out then. So Josh gets out of the pit lane. It just stopped left. Oh, that's so unlucky. Oh no. Hopefully his wheel's okay. Hopefully he's okay too. All right then. So let's see. Leaders in then. Leaders in. Box. Mr. Hippie boxes them. Will Berger follow him in then? They have probably a couple of laps leeway left. Berger follows him in too. Yes, I think he does. Yes, he goes. So Hippie box, and this will be crucial to get in and out, not get a penalty, and make sure you can do the quickest stop that you can do, because this is going to be all about the win this afternoon for these guys as well then. So Berger is into Claffy is not boxed, but my box now. Spawn is now boxing then. Spawn is in the pit lane too. And that just leaves Claffy to box, who is boxing right now. So that'll be all the drivers then. Completed the planned pit stop in the pit window. And let's see where Hippie comes out. This would be very, very crucial because he's fighting this man here. Juoja did not get his damage fixed in the pit stop. That is interesting. That is very interesting. He's going to run and keep the damage at the front then. So this will be close. Where is Hippie? Hippie is just come out of the pit. Here we go, neck and neck. Hippie leads. Hippie is leading. Oh my word, look how close this is. Hippie is leading. Oh wow, amazing job then. Let's get on board with Hippie then. Let's have a look and see. Juoja. So Juoja was like, the damage is not too bad. I'm just going to box. I'm going to lose too much time if I fix the damage. But Hippie managed to do the overcut there. Did a quicker pit stop. He's in and out. And that takes Juoja down to P2. Incredible scenes here. Now, I'm not one to jinx it, chap, but I did kind of pick P1 for the P1 win today, but we'll see how it goes. I don't want to jinx him today. Let's see how we can do it. Let's keep an eye on this fight today as well. So everyone is now boxed. The pit stop is now down. 40 minutes of the race left to go. Let's have a rundown of how it all kind of shakes out after the fact then. So Hippie leads in the pro category, number 420, followed by Juoja in P2. We've got Berger in P3, number 585. Followed by Frere, number 84. Then we've got Sutton in P5, then Claffy for P6. Some good battles going on here too. Then attacks right on his gearbox then. I think he'll be looking to get away through. Currently the fastest lap. The fastest guy out there today so far. Remember, attacks had to recover from that really bad accident that can happen coming down the mountain. I just watched it back. Josh could do nothing about it. It just went. Oh, unlucky. Hopefully his wheel's not broken then. Maybe it's a setup issue or just kind of like a car issue. I'm not quite sure. But hopefully it's okay. Right, so attacks to P7 then. They've got Lipolapio for P8 in the pro category. Richie is leading the AM category by 4.5 seconds from this man just behind Mr. Bannister. Double Desmond in P3 then. Rayfield's recovering after some damage from earlier. Raf Geb in P4 with damage to the Porsche. Followed by Spawn. Then we got Reher. Then we have Josh. And then we have Beatty bringing up the rear of the field. So, currently cloudy, currently warm. Track temperature has dropped a little bit by about 3 degrees Celsius. That's about the million Fahrenheit. If you're an American, I don't do Fahrenheit. I have no idea. Couldn't tell you. The Hippie is leading them, but Juoja is not prepared to give this up. This is going to be the battle to watch right now as we come on to the almost final 1/3 of this race. What does Juoja have underneath him to make this work today? Let's ride on board and see the action, shall we? So just want to give these guys a shout out today, these amazing drivers that we have. these guys have really been pushing hard all this season long, and I want to say that whoever wins the titles today, in both classes, and the manufacturers, I want to thank all these guys for racing, because they've really been working hard this season. And we had a few ups and downs with PSN, they're having issues on Sundays. I myself had an ISP issue on a particular Sunday too. That didn't help, so this season is overrun by 3 weeks as well. So I want to thank these guys for being understanding and sticking with us and being the true G's of the TGC gaming community. And much respect to these guys, and thank you to all of them. I really do. I'll thank them at the end as well, but I just want to say that as well, boys. These guys are amazing. These guys are so cool. Right, so the gap then between P1 and P2, 1.1 seconds. Thank you, Hoodie buddy. Thank you, dude. Right, pit window is closed, but that doesn't matter because everybody has boxed. Everybody has done the pit stop. I'm kind of wondering, I mean, how much damage do you think Georgia has looking at the front of the car? I mean, it's got to be at least a couple of seconds, hasn't it? Maybe more. I think get anywhere between 2 and 10 or 15 seconds, doesn't it? It's not huge, but it's definitely enough damage to kind of affect the aero. So, but he is sticking with him. He is sticking with him. I'm just wondering if he might have been better off kind of fixing that, but I'm not sure. Obviously, he's... Oh, Hippie! No! Hippie's lost it as well! Oh, there's a crash! Oh, George O just stalled the car. There's been a crash. Hippie lost it. George, oh my word! Exactly the same crash that Taxa had in the same make of car, in the same place. And George Oja's been caught up twice in the same crash, but two different drivers. What? Oh, that's the definition of bad luck. Oh my word, no! So George Oja has more damage now. Wild, yes, Smug mate, wild buddy. Hippie's managed to gather it up. George Oja couldn't stop in time. Oh, Hippie going a bit deep with the brakes. Oh, this is wild. Two completely different drivers having the same sort of accident. But that's how hard they're pushing, boys. You've got to push that hard to win a race like this. You really do. I've been there myself, and I know that for a fact. Both losing at least 5 seconds, 4 or 5 seconds at least in that lap too. But they have recovered. Now Berger's behind doing 203s. Oh, they're going to have to be careful, boys, if they want this win. I think Hippie letting him through? I think Hippie is yes, Hippie's letting him through. He's saying, sorry, bud, I'm going to let you have that one. I'm very sorry about that. That is great sportsmanship by Hippie. That is a round of applause for him there. That's amazing sportsmanship. He's like, I'm sorry, Georgia, dude. I'm sorry, buddy. You know, you go for the lead, dude. You go for the lead. So that's very commendable, and that's exactly what you don't see in a Pobby lobby or a Zero SA lobby. You know what I mean? It's driving like that makes these drivers really world class and one of a kind. So a big shout out to Hippie for being that magnanimous and just giving him the P1 there back again. But they'll fight for it still, and that's what it's all about. But I'm kind of worried about George's damage, though. He does have a lot of damage, it seems, in the front of that thing. And he's going to have to struggle now for the next 34 minutes. But the unluckiest driver award has to go to Georgia today, doesn't it? He's really been in the wrong place at the same part of the track twice, and by no fault of his own. I just saw Hippie's car sliding there. I knew it was going to go sideways. And there's nothing really Georgia could have done. He was full on the brakes there, so... But he's back leading again. And they're 3 to 5 for it. Now Berger is only 8 seconds down the road from this fight for the lead of the pros, so it's going to be crucial today to see how they get on. Alrighty, so now we've seen some action from the front. Let's have a look around them. So now Taxa is up to P5. Current fastest lap holder, 202.140 still. So he's had to recover as well, get the damage fixed in the pit stop. And he has 16 seconds to catch on Ferrer in P4. But he's setting personal best after personal best. He's lighting up the timesheets. So he might be able to probably get up to P4, I'd say, in the next 30 minutes at least. Pace depending. Spawn then in P13. Coming out of T1 then. He did his 2 pit stops then. He's 7.3 ahead of Rafgeb behind. But Rafgeb is in the AM class. So Spawn will be looking hard to push up. His nearest competitor is, I believe, 22 seconds down the road. I'm looking at the delta, just a few slots above. I think it says 21.922. So he'll be looking to try and get up to P12 then. So we've got Reher, oh no, Reher having a huge crash then. Just as we pan to him. Bouncing off the barriers there, coming out of the forest elbow on the con rod. Oh, that's not what you want to do. It's having a big bounce there off of the concrete barriers. He's back on again, but he's got to be careful. I don't think that's affected his steering too much, but you can definitely see the damage on the sides of the car there. Richie's behind for P9. Richie's coming up to lap him. So he's being shown the blue flags right now, so you'll have to let him through. Action all through the field today. There we go. Beautifully done by Reher. He must have just got distracted there coming out the exit of Forest Elbow perhaps. But he's back on and looking good then. So Sutton still in P8. He's a lot of damage to the front. The car's looking a bit dirty. The light Palapio is 34 seconds ahead of them. So he's in kind of fresh air right now. Hippie is off. Hippie is dropped in the final corner. Oh, what on earth? That looked like a Formula 1 crash where the rear just locks up. Hippie has dropped it. Berger is on his tail. What has happened to Hippie? The rear just locked up there as we just panned to him too. My word. That's released Jojo. He's trying to get the dirt off his tires again then. And now Berger's going to have a sniff at his P2. He must have just locked the rears of the car there, going down to the final corner. And there he goes, spun around. Looked like a Formula 1 car, just locking the rear axle with no ABS. Absolutely insane. But now this is going to be the fight for P2 then. So George Ojo has released a sigh of breath then, as he's been given an 8-second lead. And Berger will be looking to try and capitalize. Let's have a look at Berger's car. Let's have a looky. Oh, just go past it. There he is then. Watch these guys flying, boys. Absolutely flying today. Two-thirds of the race officially gone. 1/3 of the race and the season left to go. Berger will be like, I can't believe my luck. Oh, that was so close to the wall there, wasn't it? He just came off the pad there. I closed my eyes because I thought he was going to hit the wall. I literally thought he was going to hit the wall there on the exit. Crazy stuff. Great job by these guys, pushing hard then. We just saw a momentary yellow flag there, but I kind of missed it. Car 12, is that Spawn? I think it had a yellow flag, and I think it's back off again then. Around the outskirts. Right, pushing hard, looking good then. Let's go and find Spawn. Let's make sure his car's okay. Oh no, Spawn has been off and he's got damage again. Oh no. The man from London has not had a good afternoon today. He's been in the wall again then. So I assume he must have ended up going backwards from Forest Elbow. We didn't catch it on the TV feed. Oh, but he's got a shiny new car and he's got damage all over again. He'll not be enjoying his race today. Poor guy. I feel for you, buddy. I feel for you, dude. But we've all been there, dude. We've all been there. Yep, 217.4. Keep pushing, buddy. You got this, dude. You got this. Points on the board. Points on the board today. Right, so Sutton is in kind of clean air here. Hippie and Berger then is going to be probably the one to watch at the front. Both of these guys really just putting their foot down now. Hippie seems to extend the gap by a few tenths. They're going to have to mega focus for the final 1/3 of this race. They do not want to have any more accidents. You've got many cars here with scrape paint off against the sides and stuff, and some damaged panels too. They're going to be wishing that they didn't get into any scrapes today at all. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone watching. Thank you for everyone smashing the like as well. Hope you've enjoyed the race today. It has been a pleasure to commentate on for you guys too. Alright, so down the straight they go then. So Hippie stretching out that gap to Berger then. Looks like Berger struggling to kind of keep up. They've both got a bit of damage, remember. So let's see how they do. Josh is in the pits again. Oh no, that must be for the third or fourth time. I'm not sure what's happening there. But he's in the pits then. Rayfield is P12. It's just been lapped by Georgia. So he's going to have P2 and P3 coming through. So that's right on board with them. So the Weller McLaren then currently P12 overall. Just listen to these cars going up the hill. It's such an amazing sound. Up through Quali then, up to the top of the chase. Richie is still leading. Richie's windscreen wipers all the time just make me laugh so much. It's just insane. This makes me laugh so much. Love to see it, love to see it. Right, so T300 in the BMW. Again, not anyone really close by. So he's in a bit of a pocket of clean air then. Some drivers spread out. Let's watch Berger. He's lost a little bit more time again to Hippie then. So I'm guessing with the damage to the side and the front that he's got, he's not comfortable to really just kind of push it over the edge, or the car just won't do it. Maybe like the aero damage or something. But you can tell they're definitely pushing though. There's like 26 minutes of this race to go. So nice and smooth exit by the pair of them down there then. That's right on board down Conrod. .176 mph before slamming on the brakes there. So I don't think he's got too much aero damage then. As we go across the line then, let's see. So last lap 202.9, best is 202.4, so Berger did the 202s. So Hippie must be doing faster than. So let's see these guys coming through the field. Let's have a look at Beatty. We haven't seen much of Beatty today so far. Let's have a look at Mr. Beatty. So we've got drivers getting out of the way of leaders getting lapped up. We've got Double Desmond just ahead. George Oja's gone through on these two guys here. Rayfield behind. Hippie is 4.2 seconds behind this battle here. Oh, we got Reher off on the side. Oh, he's letting through. Oh, wow. I kind of thought there was going to be a huge accident there, but luckily enough there wasn't. Great reactions, boys. Great reactions. Right, so these guys let the leaders through then. Let's see. Tax it in P5. Getting time on fair still. 10 seconds. Spawns can over damage. Hippie is now through on Rayfield then. So Hippie flashes those lights in and rear lets him through. Great job, boys. There we go, as they let the leaders through them. There's Berger coming through too. So the AM guy is being super cool and letting the pro guys through. Great job, great job. I just heard some tire marks. I wasn't sure where it was though. Right, so the gap between this man here and Berger is 1.5 seconds. George Ojas managed to lap the couple of guys ahead. But look at the back of the car, you've got the Porsche right there holding on. And I don't think we have any rain coming so far. We see beautiful blue skies. 23 minutes of this race left to run. It's going to be a crucial end this afternoon for everybody. Trying to max out your car, give it everything that you can for the end. And what a great season it's been for these guys. It's really been amazing for them too. So let's see how this pans out, shall we? We need to look at... Let's ride on board with our Berger then. So we've got Hippie ahead, and we've got to get past BD and Desmond in the blue flag phase. So let's make sure these guys can get through nice and clean. Beautiful, beautiful job by the Lexus. Well done, BD. Berger still pushing hard though. Ooh, baby, baby. By double Desmond just ahead them. I think they should be catching him by the final turn or turn 1. Go again now. 33 laps completed, boys. 203.1, 203.6 by Hippie. And we've got 20 minutes left to go. Hippie getting some slipstream though. Beautiful, and Desmond lets Berger through too. Great job, Desmond. Great job, buddy. And this fight will continue to the end. Now, Georgia Oja is only 7 seconds ahead. If Georgia has any issues or problems, I mean, it's just going to take a little bit of something, isn't it? And these guys will rely on him too. So Georgia is past Bannister as well. By now the drivers are getting warm, they're getting tired. They're kind of thinking, I want this race to end now. It's been a long one. 1.5 hours of pure concentration. Not making a mistake in the, what you'd call the Australian kind of Monaco. Definitely Monaco, but without the low speed of it. That is what it's all about today then. So George Oja leads then 6.2 seconds ahead of Hippie in P2. Hippie was very magnanimous and let him re-overtake back in a P1 again then. So great job by these boys then. So Hippie for P2 then, Berger for P3. Remember Hippie had a little bit of a spin coming out of the final turn about maybe 8 laps ago. So Berger in P3 in the Porsche then. We've got T-Frere in the BMW number 84. The Tax is still on the push. Fast lap, clawed it back to P5. Oh, Tax has got damage again. Oh no, he's been off again. Oh, I think he just maybe pushed a little bit too hard. Ooh. Unlucky, buddy, unlucky, dude. It can happen to us all. So Claffy then for the top 6 horsepower Porsche P3, P6 so far today. Lipolapio, beautiful 777. Lipolapio always has a habit of being in P7. He's 777, doesn't he? So 7777 is in P7, boys. So looking good. Sun then for P8 for the Pro Class. pushing hard in the Ferrari, looking very fast in the qualifying and the practice, but in the race he's dropped back to P8 overall. Richie then leading the AM class by 15 seconds almost over Bannister. He's got all the weight of the world in that Ford Mustang, but he's made the best of it this afternoon. So Bannister just behind them, 15 seconds back, and looking good there, letting the leaders through then, just trying his best to be safe. Oh, the Porsche is going to get stuck behind him, a difficult place. There's nothing you can do, there's only one line through there. The Aston Martin just has to kind of wait. Oh no, there's nothing Bannister could have really done there. He's lost a little bit of time to Hippie, I do believe, but yeah, there's one line through there, there's one line only, there's not much you can do really, so I just kind of feel for him there. Just very, very lucky place to catch. Alright, Desmond then for P3 in AMS, currently 7.7 behind them. Currently letting Rayfield through. Then we got Reher P4 in class so far. Rafgab is P5 in class. Sport is in the pits, 2 laps down. There must be another pit stop, I'm not sure why, very unlucky. Sun's in the pits too, and Attacks is in the pits. I guess that's for damage fixing for these guys, as we're just kind of running down the order then. Josh is now back out then. He's in P1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's in P6 for the AMS then. He's had, I guess, a wheel issue or something like that. So very, very unlucky. So much chaos. That's unlucky early, dude. We have room for you, buddy. You were pushing really hard, and it reminded me of the fight that me and you had last season out, dude. So that's very, very unlucky, buddy. But you got fastest lap so far. You might as well complete it. You got 60 minutes to go. Just complete it and come across the line, dude. Just celebrate the season, buddy. That's what it's all about today. And we got BD 311 in the final AM slot then. Whew. So, what is this all about today then? It's going to be a question of who can get through the final section of this race. Make no mistake that these guys are pushing super, super hard, as you can see. Just look on board here. So with damage, you've got old tires, you've got spent up fuel. You've been racing for well over an hour and 15 at this point. And you're like, yeah, I'm just going to push the same pace that I did all race long too. And that's what pure racing skill and tenacity is all about, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, these guys have all that talent in spades. And they're displaying it this weekend as well. So Hippie just ahead then. Both cars have been in the wars, as we know. Rafgab is pushing on Claffy with some damage. Let's ride on board with the Porsche man. Pushing it down the mountain then. I don't even know if he took a breath going down there. That just seemed like he was just really on it, wasn't it? Great job. The dirt all over the windscreen at this point now as the sun is getting lower in Australia in Mount Panorama then. 5:43 local time on the track circuit, as they are looking to complete this race when they can. Let's have a looky here. Right, you got Desmond and BD, but Desmond's in P8, BD's in P15. There's no blue flag for Desmond. I'm going to assume that he overtook BD. Let's look at the back of this car. Look at the sight and the scenery here at this circuit. Let's just turn everything off and have a look, boys. I've had a bit of a wiggle there. Double Desmond has been on the wall there, just been riding on board. He's had a bit of a wiggle. He bounced off the walls there twice, but he's back on it again then. It's the commentator's curse, isn't it? Every time we go to a car, they end up crashing or something. But he's back on it. He's looking good. That should just be a little bit of cosmetic damage. As Beatty gets a slow X out of the corner behind us too. As we go down the long con rod straight. Aptly named for breaking people's con rods in cars over the years. As the con rod spins, it just kind of like dislodges itself from the car. And away it goes. There we go, breaking the 100 meter board, slam it on. And around we go. Alrighty then, so Oja is leading, but the gap to Hippie, 4.6 seconds. We do have a lot of damage to the front, remember? So the gap between these three guys is not very big. You can just see Hippie just out the back there. It's kind of coming over the top of the crest as we got Richie ahead to navigate in traffic. So definitely a lack of aero, a lack of grip there in the front with Jojo's car. Is Hippie now mounting a challenge to try and get back up? Look how close they are to the walls there. Wait a minute, I've lost connection to the server, guys. Look, what on earth? What on earth? Ask Mum. Is the stream still live? I just looked. Oh, what? Are we good? Are we good, boys? Hopefully that was just me lost connection to the server, right? Hopefully that was just me, boys. Hopefully that was just me. Oh, I think it's just me. Stream is good. Okay, it was just me then. Right, hang on. Let me hide the password here from the screen. Let's go into here. 1 second, Arenos. Okay, and we're back. So that was just me. Hopefully that was just me that DC'd. Hopefully that was just me. I couldn't connect to the network there on PSN or something, so. Okay, boys. Well, we don't have the replay from earlier. That's one thing. Would have been nice to have Onkin here to have the replay too, but I guess not. So yeah, I don't know if we've lost another driver too. Let me know if we have. I think we might have lost the driver as well. But yeah. Right, we're back, boys. We're back. That is really, really unlucky. Right, so let's get back to the action again then. As the cars are looking a little bit twitchy. What's the server looking like, actually? Let's have a look. Does it do it? Ping 120, 24. Ping 33. Right, okay, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Well, we definitely lost a driver there, didn't we? Definitely lost one. 100%. Right, we're back, boys. Right, okay. Let's get some onboard views then. We've got 10 minutes of this race left to go. Lapio 777 then. We've got Josh in P14. Let's ride aboard with him. Breaking the 100 meter board then. Now, what is the fight like for the lead then? So everything is settled down here. Welcome, Space! How are you, buddy? Space Galleria! How you doing, dude? Good to see you, buddy. Right, Oja is past Richie, so Hippie has to do the same thing then. Can we get to Hippie's car? Here we go. I do hope none of these guys disconnect. Thank you, man. Thank you. Good to see you, dude. Good to see you. I'll try and drop in one of your streams if I'm still awake at 3 AM, buddy. Hope you're doing very, very well. Thank you, buddy. Right, across the line we go. So a 202.9 by Hippie. I'm seeing a little bit of weird lag with the server. We were warned earlier that there was some issues with PSN. So far for everyone, it seems to have been okay. So there they go. Right, so up the mountain we go then. So Hippie has to lap Richie. So where's Richie going to be allowing through up here? There's really nowhere to do it. Not much room up here at the top of the mountain at all. 8 minutes to go. Oh, Richard's gonna try and let him through, is he? He's flashing his lights, is he? I don't know if he can get through or not, boys. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So Richie manages to let his teammate through. Gap to George Oja, 4.6 seconds. Burger 3.4 behind this battle here. Let's try and find him, shall we? There is Richie. So Berger is 1.9 behind, so Berger will have to get by Richie as well then. So this is what it's all about with 7 minutes left to go. Can you believe the action today and the absolute craziness of these guys racing? It's been an amazing race day. And it's been incredible scenes here as well. Alright, 7 minutes to go. We've got a few laps left to go out of the circuit then. This is your current pro leader. That'll be George Oja. And coming through to start lap number 41. What an incredible race these guys have had today. Breaking down there for the quarry as we go up the hill. This is a world famous race circuit. It really only learned until Gran Turismo Sport. It's really the first time I kind of had a go at this one. I'm still seeing on my end a little bit of server ping. So hopefully everyone's going to be okay out here. Yeah, I think the quality of server 100. Yeah, the ping's going up and down for me like Madonna Snickers, so hopefully we get this one to the end, boys. We're 5 minutes to go, let's hope so. I'll screenshot this just in case. Just in case we can. We're all good. Right, Hippie and P2, 4.6 seconds behind them. Some drivers carrying those war wounds from today. We've got Berger in P3. My ping is going crazy. 93, 24, 141, 27. Crazy. I wonder if these guys are the same too. 90 for in P4. Right, 5 minutes to go, boys. Right, Richie is leading them, leading the AM class. Double Desmond P2 in AMS. So behind, we've got Rayfield in the box. Rayfield in the box with damage then. He'd be fixing the damage there. Taxo fastest lap. He's back out again. Rafgeb for P3 in AM class. We've got Reher for P4 in class. Josh for P5, BDP6. Sport in the box. So George Oja is leading them. So is he going to come through and take the win then? Only time will tell. Right, on to lap 42 we go. Got to keep it nice and easy at this point. It's feather that throttle. Make sure you don't make any big errors or mistakes at this point. The last thing you want to do. Oh no! Josh facing the wrong way. Josh facing the wrong way there. Oh, he's crashed off. Oh no, again. Oh, Josh has had a really bad afternoon, isn't he? That's so unlucky. Oh, Rayfield has a drive-through. Oh dear, he's had a difficult afternoon then. That must be the pit lane. He was just in the pits just now. So, yeah, that is unlucky. That is very, very unlucky. I think PSN is literally crapping itself for me, boys. If you look at the cars and everything else for me, it's like a series of moving pictures right now. But that's just the way ACC servers are sometimes. Not much I can do about that. So Rayfield's going to have the service drive-through. Otherwise, that's going to be added on to his time at the end of the race then. Let's see what he can do. Light play behind. But the battle for the top three then kind of separated by 4 seconds apiece. Not really moving and shaking up there right now. But Ataxa is chasing the back of Escoco. Damaged Ferrari versus normal Ferrari. I do hope we get to the end of this one, boys, because server's looking a little bit dodgy. Oh no! Light Palapio in the wall. Light Palapio is now in the wall. So Light Palapio drops it. Unlucky, dude. Now allows Ataxa to go through them. So a long, hard, difficult race. Don't let anyone ever tell you this track is easy. Well, these guys are not pushing hard because they're pushing very, very hard. So Will Rayfield, yes, service drive-through right now. So very unlucky afternoon for Rayfield. He had the damage early on. He had to box, then he had to box again. He got damage again. And now he's got a drive-through for speeding at the pits. So very, very unlucky. But he's doing the right thing there and serving the drive-through. So GT's buddy. So many drivers in the wars. But this afternoon's racing has been a pure, absolute flat-out fest by these guys. And you couldn't ask for a better bunch of guys to race with too. Georgia Oja them has, I would say, one more lap to go possibly after this one. And he will be possibly taking the win if he can do it. Hippie's in P2 then, just 4.2 ahead, 4.2 behind by him. Josh is back out the nice clean and repaired car then. Let's try and get the race leader. There we go. Definitely one more lap, buddy. There you go. Leader is on the final lap then. Alright, Georgia Oja. What's weird is his car looks completely fixed to me. Whereas before it had damage on it. Now, does that mean... No, it couldn't, because he got damaged, didn't he? I think the server's not showed me the damage that he got from earlier. Yeah, he's definitely got damage, but I can't see it on the screen. We did see it earlier, though. Alright, so Georgia Oja is the pro race leader then. And he's going to come through for this final lap. And he's going to enjoy the moment as he's going to be drinking the champagne this afternoon. Taking the win. We've got Rafgap 2.2 seconds ahead. But today has been all about the Aston. It's been fighting hard. It's been surrounded by Ferraris. It's crashed into 2 Ferraris by just sheer misfortune. But he's going to come and complete this race for the win. Let's see then. Down the straight for the final time. What a dramatic race this has been. It's had everything, hasn't it? It's had close racing, it's had incidents, it's had accidents. And it has been a pleasure to watch these guys then. And he doesn't even need to lap the driver in front, because all he's got to do is get it across the line to take the whip. 1 corner to go for the Aston Martin driver. It didn't rain. It went cloudy. The lights went green at the start. We had a great race up the mountain. Georgia Oja comes across the line and wins. Woo! Baby. Great job, Georgia. Well done, dude. Hippie taking the battered Ferrari to the end then. Burger of the battered Porsche for P3. Well done, boys. Well done. And that means Frere is going to be in P4. So George Oja, Hippie, Burger. Excuse me. We're going to have Frere them taking it for P4. What a great race them. Just off the podium them. But be consistent and pushing on. And getting to the end with some great solid points for these guys. For what's been an awesome afternoon. And so Richie also wins. Richie wins the AM class then. AM class race. Across the line. So Frere is in P4. Claffey in P5, so Sutton is across the line for P7. The drivers are in mixed order here as we catch the driver at the top of the hill then. That'll be Claffey popping up for P5 overall. Double Desmond P2 in the AM class then. Lining up the rear tires for the final time in that amazing Porsche style. He's going to take this right to the flag then. P5 is we do a hop, skip, and a bounce over the curb. And there we go, boys. Great job, great job. Attacks is going to have a recovery drive to P9. He's got some damage there, but he didn't give up. And that's the moral of the story, boys. You never give up to fastest lap. Rayfield then serving the drive for the end for P10 then. We got Lipe here for P11. And we're going to have Raf Geb rounding out the top 3 podium for the AM drivers then. Podium in a very, very difficult, long, hard race. The server looks a bit twitchy and weird. I just want this to get to the end of it, boys. Push, push, push. Let's go. Right, so Rafgeb is there, and Spawn is 12 laps down the end. So well done, everybody. Right, I'm going to save what I can from the replay there, but I'm only going to have a few laps, boys, because I DC'd, unfortunately. So let's save what I can there. I've only got from lap 38 to 43 because it decided to throw me out, boys. So it kind of is what it is. So I don't have all of it. But well done to Georgia Oja for the win. Hippie for P2 in pros. We got Burger for P3 in the pro class as well. And everyone pushing hard and really getting to the end of this one. Then we have Frere, then Claffey. Richie Nilsson for the win in the AM class there. Sutton for P6 in the pros. Double Decimal for P2 in AMS. Then we got Tax or Rayfield, Coco for pros. Then we got Rafgeb, BD, Reher, Beckham, and Spawn as well. So well done, boys. Well done, gentlemen. That's an amazing performance today. So GG's all. I don't have the full replay. I'll just let you know now, boys, because I disconnected. And then when I came back, the server was wonky, and the server was bouncing up to like all sorts of stuff for me, all sorts of up and down stuff too, and that keeps happening as well. It's one of those weird days, boys. There we go. And I'm also green today as well, so there you go. But GG's everybody. You guys did a great job today, so fantastic, and I've got those results too. So I was saying during the race, boys, can I go to a bigger screen here? Can I go to a bigger one for you? And also, that's what she said. Can I go to here? There we go. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I normally would show you the start of this, but I've got 14 minutes of that replay. So there's not much I can do about it. But that'll be our last SimGrid race anyway. But we can have a look at some slow motion. Let me go and find the race winner for you. And we'll have a look and see. But I just want to thank everyone who's raced this season. You guys have been incredible. It's been amazing to race against you guys and commentate on you guys too. It's been literally my honor to have you here. So thank you, everybody. It's been great. Congratulations, everyone. Lift those cups up. Get that champagne. GG's, boys. So thank you to everyone. Thank you to our awesome, loyal drivers who love what we do here at TGC Gaming. You guys are the best, you know. And my door is always open for you. You absolute legends. So well done, everybody. Great race, guys. Later. Yes, mate. What could have been? Amazing race, Oja. Congratulations. Yes, Oja had issues there because Hippie did the same crash as you, Ernie. And then Georgia again got caught up in the same place and T-bone the side of him because Jojo had nowhere to go. But yeah, it's incredible they got to the end there. And Hippie as well, Hippie being magnanimous and letting Jojo have the place back. So well done to Hippie for that too. But yeah, it's been amazing, boys. Unlucky you didn't get the win there, Hippie. But yeah, for the pro category at least. But you did make a really good fight for it, dude. So GG's. Thank you, Swope. Thank you, everybody. It's been my pleasure to host as well. I just want to say, if you haven't smashed a like in the stream so far, then please feel free to hit a like, hit subscribe if you're brand new, and we'll be live again on Tuesday with more action. I'm also working on a video for you guys. It's going to be a very exciting one. Hang on. I don't know why I'm green, by the way, but I am. I'm like a Smurf today or something. But yeah, I'm working on a very exciting video for you guys. I was filming it the other day, and that'll be coming out pretty soon as well. Unlucky, Josh, mate. Yeah, you probably needed more practice, dude. Probably needed more practice in a stable setup, buddy. But very, very unlucky. Very, very unlucky. It is the nature of the beast, my guy. It really is the nature of the beast. But it's been a tricky race for everyone. But the winners and the champagne drinkers among us, you guys have really earned it this season as well. But everyone who's racing this season, big thank you to all. We couldn't have done this without you. Again, I don't have the race replay. I disconnected for you guys just joining the stream. I've only got like a few laps at the end, so I'm really sorry. So, and Onk decided he wasn't going to come in Stuart today, so, and look at it. So I don't have a copy of the replay. So if there is any instance I need to look at that I missed, you're going to have to send me a clip in DM in a DC, boys and girls. But with that being said, boys, the action has been great. The drivers have been amazing. I've been talking for the last 2.5 hours, and I need to go and get a drink as well. But thank you, everybody. Well done, Beatty. Thank you for the championship, TJ. It was a fun race. It's a shame that I crashed the goal twice. Unlucky, Beatty. GG's, dude. You featured in the race as well. But it's all good. It's all good. I did not see you roll over, Josh. No, I did not see you roll over, dude. But I will be looking at that in just streams and having a looky. But yes, thank you, everybody. It's been amazing. So with that being said, boys, it's time to head to the minibar for one last round of drinks. Get hydrated. You guys did a great job. Thank you to everyone who's watched today. Welcome new subscribers to the channel. I'll be live again on Tuesday. And remember, you can looky, but no touchy. Woo! Thank you, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.